Turloughmore team. They had allies with Dara Walsh in goal, a full backline of Conor Fahy, Evan Farrell, the team captain, and Cathal Shaughnessy. The half backline is Garage Fahy, Killian Whelan and Jack Lonergan, Matthew Tarpey and Keny Shaughnessy at midfield. The half forward line is Sean O'Hanlon, Matthew Burke and Tom Nolan. And the inside line is Éanna O'Lynchy, Owen Kennedy and Killian Trers. We do understand though there will be a number of positional changes on that Turloughmore team. The goalkeeper for Sarsfields is Niall Kane, the full backline is Tyler Rose, Oisin Kane and Pearson McGurk. The half backline is Fergus Deely, John Cooney, the team captain, and Dara Donoghue. Midfield pairing of Alex Kinnear and Liam Donoghue. The half hour line is Leon Kinnear, wearing number 17 is Cathal Ward and 12 is John Cosgrove, and the inside line Michael Hanlon, Darren Murphy and wearing number 15 Paddy McCorry. The referee is John Kane. He's about to throw the ball in. Of course, prior to the game we had a minute's silence in memory of Seamus Langan of Ballygar, Thomas Callan of Sarsfields and Jimmy Halliday, former chairman of the Galway County Board, who passed away recently. And also we remember those who suffered bereavements in Donegal yesterday in that terrible accident in Creeslough. We remember them all in our thoughts today. First attack there is to the Turloughmore men, and it's a wide for Tom Nolan as the game has just started here. The referee, as I said, is John Kane from the Raha Newcastle club, as the goalkeeper Niall Kane takes the puck out for Sarsfields over to the far side of the field, looking for a Turlough man over there, Sarsfields man over there, but Turloughmore win possession by Matthew Burke inside the corner forward. Éanna O'Lynchy, he got a goal early on the last day. Éanna O'Lynchy goes for the first goal, finally puts it over the bar, and Éanna O'Lynchy puts Turloughmore in front, and a good start serve for Turloughmore. Good score by Éanna O'Lynchy.
Yeah, very bright and very fast. Looking at the score point around, but just a beautiful swing over the bar. It'll be hard to follow the first game for the excitement, but these are two very good teams.
Sarsfields come on the attack with Liam Donoghue, the vice captain, gets the ball inside towards the corner forward. Good trust there by Michael Hanlon. He tries to get away from the corner back Cathal Shaughnessy. He goes one way, he decides to go the other way. Hanlon is over towards the sideline. He's adjudged to have overcarried though, and that ball has been hit in there, but he is adjudged to have overcarried, and that's going to be a free out to the men of Turloughmore. A point between the sides. The opening score that came from Éanna O'Lynchy, the corner forward for Turloughmore. Of course, as we said, he got a goal the last time out in the drawn game, and of course he also scored a point in that drawn game. 1-1 he scored, and that game of course took place a couple of weeks ago. What a game that was in Duggan Park in Ballinasloe. It's 1 point to no score, a minute and a half gone here in the early stages of this game, as the goalkeeper Dara Walsh comes from the goalkeeping position for Turloughmore to take this free. It's a good long ball by Dara Walsh in towards the full forward line, but John Cooney goes back there for Sarsfields, up the right hand. He comes away with his foul, well caught by the captain John Cooney, and he wants to get on with the game quickly. He drives the ball down the field in towards the full forward line, where the Sarsfields man is Paddy McCorry trying to win possession there. Paddy played very deep the last day. He's on the ball now in the corner forward position. He takes on his man. Paddy McCorry's bearing down on goal. This is a goal chance for Paddy McCorry. It's deflected off the Turloughmore man. It was Killian Trers who got back to deflect the ball out for a 65, but Paddy McCorry is a good player, sir. We saw him with the county minors this year. He got through in goals, and Killian Trers just came across there to deflect it out for a 65.
A good save, because Paddy, when he went on his mind was a goal he was going for, like Dara Rex was there as well, but good save, could have gone on for 65. Now you'd expect it'll be Alex Kinnear to come to take this, and you'd expect him to score. This guy is probably being looked at, I'd say, by the senior selectors. Really, he's young, but he's a very, very good player. I thought young Shaughnessy there, Cathal Shaughnessy, before that, Niall did very, very well to keep, like, he's been sold down his left and right, but stuck with the corner forward, and eventually got the block, and eventually started to put forward carrying. This is Alex Kinnear taking this 65.
Yeah, Alex Kinnear, as we said there, well thought of hurler in Galway hurling circles, and a guy with a bright future as he stands over this particular 65 for his side. Alex Kinnear drives the shit there in towards the goals. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? Hasn't he? Puts that one wide. That's the first wide for Sarsfields. Turlough have also struck one wide, but Turlough have also struck a point, and they lead by a point to no score. 3 minutes into this game, the puck out is taken to the far side of the field, looking for the man wearing number 5. That's Garage Fahy, who's up in the attack. We did tell you there'd be a load of changes in the Turloughmore positionals as Matthew Tarpey gets the ball back to Garage Fahy. He goes long in towards Tom Nolan at full forward. The ball breaks over Tom Nolan into the path of Éanna O'Lynchy. Éanna O'Lynchy is on the ball now. Éanna O'Lynchy is going to go for his second score of the day, but this one's going to go wide, and that's a second wide for Turloughmore. But Éanna had made the space to go for the score there, but he looks lively, the corner forward, certainly in the early stages.
You couldn't blame him for going for it. There's a couple of very lively corner forwards, both sides are good forwards playing, and there was a nice chance for O'Lynchy. He was the right to go for it, but just still a miss, I suppose.
Turloughmore goalkeeper Dara Walsh is just changing his top. It was very close to the Sarsfields jersey as he's changing it now though, and it's the black jersey of Turloughmore that he's putting on. 4 minutes gone here. His side lead by a point as Niall Kane, the other goalkeeper, also wearing a black jersey, gets ready to take the puck out for Sarsfields. He goes across the field. Niall Kane, of course, his father Donald Kane, a right good hurler for Sarsfields in the past. That ball is cleared down the field by the Sarsfields, and it's a good long ball in towards the full forward line. It's going to break into the path of Killian Trers. Trers now comes away from that half back line for Turloughmore and gets the ball long down this side of the field, looking for Matthew Burke. Burke. Matthew Burke is trying to win possession there for Turloughmore. He kicks the ball forward and the ball is going to break through towards Owen Keneally. He got a goal the last day out as well for Turlough. Owen Keneally gets the ball forward towards Sean O'Hanlon, but good defending by the Sarsfieldsman there, and that's going to be a free out to Sarsfields. It is going to be a free out, and the foul is on Dara Donoghue there, and it's going to be a free out that's going to be taken by John Cooney.
Yeah, it's a lively game, Niall. It's, both are they're not just hitting the ball for hitting it safe, they're trying to place it. Of course, they know another very, very well. They've come up through the ranks and had a great game early on in the league, and into the county final itself was a great game. We'll probably have another very good in here. This is John Cooney. John Cooney with the free. Indeed, this is the fourth time these sides are playing at under 20 level this year. They played in the league final, that was won by Sarsfields. They played in the first round of the championship, that was won by Sarsfields. They played in the final the first day, that was a draw. And here we are today in Keny Park Athenry. So the fourth time these sides are playing in this year's championship as John Kane gets ready to take this, John Cooney gets ready to take the free. It's a long high ball by Cooney, it's gone over the bar. John Kane, I said, he's the referee of course, and John Cooney with a super score there. He'll be happy with that, and a good score, a good start by him, really good score.
Yeah, it's a good hurler, very tall, very commanding in the air, like, to be fair to him, very good in the air. That's a great score.
Ball is pucked to the far side of the field. It's won by Owen Keneally, gets the ball back towards Matthew Tarpley in the middle of the field, but Alex Kinnear is trying to kick the ball forward for Sarsfields, but Kinnear is under pressure over there from Jack Lonergan. Eventually Matthew Tarpley tries to pick it up. He is on the ground with his players from both sides battling for possession over on the far side of the field. A point apiece, and it's Turloughmore trying to come away with possession. The ball is flicked across the field, but it's interception, and eventually it's won by Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue now for Sarsfields flicks the ball forward again, and Sarsfields come on the attack. Cathal Ward gets the ball across towards the cornerback. That cornerback is wearing number 4. That's Pearson McGurk. He scored a point in the final the last day out, but this one goes wide, and they're level on the wides, 2 wides apiece. They're also level on the scoreboard, a point apiece. 6 minutes gone here as Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper, looks upfield. He's going to go down the middle this time. He's going to go towards this side of the field looking for Tom Nolan. Nolan comes out from the full forward position. Nolan is on the ball. Nolan's going to go for a score, and that is a super effort by Tom Nolan. It goes high, it goes between the posts. A really good score by Tom Nolan. That's his first score of the day. He'll be happy with that. The man who founded Lockmore Sports in Turloughmore. He puts it over the bar, 2 points to 1. Good score.
Yeah, the big now was the puck out, and Dara West got a puck out and put over 8 yards, put it hopping in front of a beautiful ball, and a great score.
Sarsfields come again though with Alex Kinnear. Kinnear now bearing down and goal. He's going to look for his first score of the day. Kinnear's on the 20-metre line, and he flicks it off the left hand side. A good score by Alex Kinnear. He's a quality player. 2 points apiece, and Sterling must be said a lively start to this game. 2 points apiece.
Yeah, very fast, lovely hurling. That Kinnear, beautiful skill, like, didn't catch it again, flicked it after hurling. You'd know what he was going to do.
Puck out by Dara Walsh. We have 7 minutes played. He goes this side of the field again, but it's judged by John Cooney. Cooney from the centre half back position off his left hand side gets the ball up towards Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy tries to take the ball in the spin. He does it so at the second attempt. He tries to come inside the full back. Darren Murphy now, he's been a live wire in the senior championship so far for Sarsfields. He gets a lovely crossfield ball there, but Matthew Tarpley intercepts it, and Matthew Tarpley for Turloughmore gets the ball out to his midfield partner. That's a Keen Shaughnessy. The Tarpleys are just being fouled, and that's going to be a free out, and Keen Shaughnessy will leave the free to Dara Walsh. He's interested in coming from the goals, and no doubt this one will be Landers towards the goals, and of course he's the goalkeeper on the Galway under 20 team as well.
Lively start now, and it's very high standards. You can see like that they're very well coached, and there's some very good hurlers on it. This is going to be a right good battle.
And there's a huge crowd here, it must be said as well, in Keny Park for this county final, as Dara Walsh gets ready to take the free for his side. Dara looks upfield. He's decided he's going to go to this side of the field. The runner is made, and that runner is Éanna Lynchy. He's out in front of his man. Lynchy has seen a good bit of the ball in the early stages. Éanna Lynchy makes the space to come inside his man. He tries to get past Pearson McGurk there. Éanna Lynchy still going forward. He's half blocked down though, and that ball though breaks through towards the man wearing number 6. That's Killian Whelan. Killian Whelan's first touch sets him down, but he's still on the possession now. He's under pressure from John Cosgrove over there. The side's level, 2 points apiece. Back towards Keen Shaughnessy. Keen Shaughnessy looks across the field. Keen Shaughnessy then decides to pass the ball back towards Killian Whelan, but he's adjusted to overcarry the ball, and that's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Sarsfields. 2 points apiece, and we have 8 minutes played here as John Cooney will take the free now for Sarsfields. John Cooney got the Sarsfields opening score of the day. That came from a free, and a chance here now for him to possibly launch another attack for Sarsfields with the sides level at 2 points apiece. Of course, we had the draw earlier on as well for the preliminary quarter-finals of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship, and those games will take place next weekend. Of course, huge amount of games next week as well in the championship. We have the junior and intermediate finals there next Saturday in Duggan Park and Ballinasloe, while the Senior Hurling preliminary quarter-finals will also take place. 2 on Saturday, I believe, and 2 on Sunday. It'll be Crowell versus Portumna, Capitago versus Mycullen, Clarebridge versus Ardrahan, and Turloughmore versus Oranmore Mary. As John Cooney takes this free for Sarsfields, he goes right across the field looking for a Kinnear over there, but Matthew Tarpley and Kinnear battling for possession, and the ball breaks towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon wearing number 10, another fine prospect in the Galway club hurling circles, as he launched that ball long up towards Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan gets the flick on that ball. Tom Nolan has already got a point for Turloughmore. Tom Nolan is on the ball. Tom Nolan, will he come inside his man? He's going to go for a score. Lovely flick by Tom Nolan. He gets away from John Cooney, cuts inside John Cooney. He's still going forward, but he takes too many steps there. Probably may have been fouled just as he got through initially, but he took too many steps in the end, and a free out. But Tom Nolan has started well, Cyril, at full forward for Turloughmore.
Well, every cross-field ball, John Cooney had to cut it out just when they get there. John Cooney got back. Looking more free for Sarsfields, but now it's a high-quality game. These are two quality teams, you can see that already.
O'Shane Kane will take the free, 2 points apiece. We have 9 minutes played. O'Shane Kane goes long with that ball in towards the full forward, and up they go forward. The ball is going to break towards the Sarsfields man. That Sarsfields man is Leon Kinnear. Leon Kinnear circling forward for Sarsfields. Leon Kinnear goes for the score from out the field, and Leon Kinnear puts the ball between the posts. And as we welcome our listeners to Galway FM, it's 3 points to 2 here. Sarsfields 3 points, Turloughmore 2 points. The Turloughmore scores were the opening score of the game. That came from Ian Lynchy. Tom Nolan also followed up with a score. While for Sarsfields, their opening score came from team captain John Coney from a free. Alex Kinnear's also got a score, and that's a super score from Leon Kinnear. And Sarsfields coming in 3 points to 2. It's a really impressive start to this game by both sides. As that ball goes long in towards the full forward, and Paddy McCauley goes up for it, breaks into the path of Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey gets the ball out towards Keny Park Athenry. A battle for possession here. 3 points to 2, as I said. 10 minutes gone in the first half here. This game started late, of course, due to the fact that the first game went all the way to penalties. It was won by Ardran. Killian Whelan picks it up, gets the ball off to Owen Keneally in space. Keneally high for Turloughmore. Keneally over the ball. The sides are level. 3 points apiece, and so we've been saying it since the game started. This has been a really good under 20 hurling final so far. 3 points apiece. Good score by Owen Keneally.
High quality and high standard game. Like, and it's hard enough to follow a good first game, but this one is probably even kind of the standard. They're flying around the place very fast. Not many mistakes.
Turlough come on the attack again, but it's intercepted over there by Fergus Dealey, and it breaks though towards Jack Lanigan. Lanigan now tries to get the ball forward, but just couldn't do so. And eventually Turloughmore come onto the possession. Killian Whelan tried to break through there, but there's a number of Sarsfields players there as well as they try to come away with the ball. John Cooney, the team captain, is on the ball. He's a marauding man in the centre half-back position. Lovely hand pass out towards John Cosgrove. John Cosgrove now has found himself in space. He's soaring forward now for Sarsfield. John Cosgrove lays the ball across the field towards Leon Kinnear. This is a chance to put his side 4 points to 3 up, but brilliantly blocked down by Killian Trers over there. Trers makes Leon Kinnear goes down the ball again, gets the ball inside to John Cosgrove. This could be a goal chance if he lays it off. Cosgrove is bearing down the wall. He's taken down. He passes the ball inside. This is a goal chance for Hanlon. It should have been there. It's on the net. It's a goal. The man who puts it on the net is Paddy McCauley. I think it was Paddy on the net. 1 goal and 3 points to 3 points. The referee John Kane played the advantage, and Paddy McCauley had the simple task in the end to tap it into the back of the net. 1-3 to 3 points.
A lot of little ups and downs there. Sarsfields got the lucky break, but they were good enough to take the chance they got it. It's a big score in this game.
1-3 to 3 points. Paddy McCauley is the one who puts the ball in the net. Sarsfields lead by that goal. 1-3 to 3 points. 12 minutes gone here. The ball is picked up by Sean O'Hanlon. Hanlon from the sideline, but this one goes wide. 3 wides for Turloughmore. But Sarsfields' John Cosgrove made the break through the heart of the Turloughmore defence, and he laid the ball off towards Michael Hanlon first. It broke through towards the corner forward Paddy McCauley. He put it in the net. 1-3 to 3 points. Killian Trers wins the puck out, and Killian Trers off his right hand side gets Turlough on the attack in towards Ian Lynchy again. Lynchy's out in front of his man. He's got Owen Keneally in space as well. Lynchy comes inside, gets it off to Owen Keneally. Owen Keneally back to Keny Park Athenry. Keny Park Athenry now. He's going to go for a score. Keny Park Athenry high over the bar. Really good score by Keny Park Athenry. A well-worked score by the Turloughmore. Keny Park Athenry makes no mistake, and the scores are still flying over the bar. A well-worked score. 1-3 to 4 points.
Yeah, great move by Turloughmore from the half-back line up there. Beautiful, like, you have to say Lynchy has the beat of the corner back so far. Very dangerous.
Sarsfields coming in with the wing back Fergus Dealey over there. Fergus Dealey gets the ball long up towards John Cosgrove, but John Lanigan tries to win it, or Jack Lanigan tries to win it for Turloughmore. It breaks through towards Alex Kinnear. Now Kinnear takes on his man. He tries to get away from Matthew Tarpey. He gets the ball back towards Cathal Ward. Cathal Ward looks inside towards that full forward line for Sarsfields. He's going to be picked up by Liam Donoghue, the vice captain. Liam Donoghue tries to come inside Killian Whelan. Liam Donoghue does come inside Killian Whelan. He hand passed the ball across the field towards Paddy McCauley. McCauley pulls a shot by McCauley, just flashes wide. It could have been a second goal, but he pulled first time Paddy McCauley. It just went wide. It could have been a goal for Sarsfields.
Fantastic move, and you don't see many of them now. A ground shot gave the goalie no chance, but just went outside the post. Very unlucky not to get another goal.
Darragh Walsh will take the puck out. Paddy McCauley pulled in that ball first time, as Cyril said. It could have ended up in the back net. The ball is gone out towards the sideline here. It's going to be won though by Darragh Donoghue. Donoghue goes down the ball under pressure from Matthew Burke, and eventually off his left hand side he gets his side on the attack, but Killian Trers is there for Turloughmore. Killian Trers looks upfield in towards the full forward line towards Tom Nolan. Lovely touch by Tom Nolan. He's got a runner in. Old Keneally tries to go past John Cooney. Keneally does go past John Cooney. Keneally pulls, but good defending by Cooney there, but Old Keneally, just his jersey was just have been pulled there as he went past John Cooney, but a great ball down the field by Killian Trers. Brilliant touch, it must be said, by Tom Nolan after Owen Keneally, and a free in and a chance here for Turlough to answer that goal with a second point from Owen Keneally.
Yeah, it's a very good move, and again he was pulled down, and you had to do it really. This should be a simple tap over for Owen Keneally.
Yeah, he's already got 1 point. It came from play. Owen Kennedy stands over the free now. Should be a 1 point ball game after this. It is a 1 point ball game because Owen Kennedy puts the shuttle between the posts. 1-3 to 5 points now. We have 14 minutes played here as Niall Kane gets ready to take the puck out now for Sarsfields. Niall Kane looks upfield. Will he go long or will he go short? He'll go straight out to the fullback. That fullback is Oisin Kane. Of course, Oisin Kane is part of the Sarsfield senior team as well. He launched that ball long in towards McCoy. The ball breaks over to the path of Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy makes the space to go for score. Darren Murphy puts it wide though. He'll be disappointed with that one. He got 5 points the first day out, and a player of his capabilities and the way he's been playing at under 20 and senior level, he'll be disappointed too.
Yeah, like I saw him here playing with the seniors, and he got a few great scores the first day. I think it was against Thomas. Unbelievable. I never saw him before. A good player. You wouldn't usually miss these.
The ball goes this side of the field from the puck out, and it's gone out over the line, and the line ball here is to Sarsfields on this side of the field, and John Keny is going to come out to take the sideline for his side. They lead by a point. Sarsfields 1-3, Turloughmore 5 points. Sarsfields have never won the under-20, under-21A hurling championship. Turloughmore have won it twice in recent years, as this sideline is going to be taken by John Keny. John Keny will take the sideline for his side, and he's taking his time with this one. John Keny is very adept at taking these sideline cuts. Here comes John Keny. That's a good sideline cut by John Keny up towards Alex Kinnair. Kinnair puts up the left hand that's going to break down to the path of John Cosgrove. John Cosgrove tries to pick it up. Kinnair tries to pick it up as well, but there's 2 Turloughmore men there. There's 3 Turloughmore men in fact, and Matthew Tarpey tries to kick the ball forward as well. Players on both sides battling to reign supremacy out there at the moment. The ball has gone back towards the midfielder. That midfielder is Liam Donoghue. He gets the ball in towards the goals, and Liam Donoghue puts the shuttle between the posts after getting the pass from Alex Kinnair. He puts it over the bar. That's a good score by Liam Donoghue, and it's now 1-4 to 5 points. Really good score.
Yeah, some great scores. Like, you can't give any of these teams kind of a chance like that. Half a chance to all the score. Very, very good hurling. 2 good teams.
Yeah, ball poked this side of the field looking for Tom Nolan and Matthew Burke. Burke lays the ball off towards Keny Park Athenry for Turloughmore. Keny Park Athenry has it. He hand passed the ball across the field to Owen Kennedy, and Owen Kennedy goes for a score from the centre half forward position, and he makes no mistake. Owen Kennedy, point number 3 for him. He's got 2 from play and 1 from free, and it's end-to-end stuff, sir. And the quality of the scores from both sides, and the touch and the measured passing from both sides is to be admired in this game.
It's very, very good. Very, very high standard. It's a right good game.
Turlough come away with it again. Matthew Tarpey gets the pass there from Garage Fahy. Matthew Tarpey off his left hand side gets the ball right across the doors this side of the field looking for Tom Nolan. Nolan's out in front of his man. Nolan has the ball. Nolan will check on his man, or he's going to go for a score from out the field, and Tom Nolan does go for a score, but this one is going to go wide, and that's wide number 4 for Turloughmore. Sarsfields have also struck 4. It's 1-4 to 6 points on the scoreboard. 17 minutes played. The goalkeeper Niall Kane will take the puck out for his side. I was going to say free out there, but it's a puck out, and as he gets ready to take this, he goes to the far side of the field looking for John Cosgrove over there. Cosgrove tries to put up the hurl, but it's going to be won by Turloughmore man, is it? There's 2 Turloughmore men there. One of those is Garage Fahy, tries to kick the ball forward, but Fergus Dealey comes in to help out John Cosgrove over on the far side of the field from a Sarsfields perspective as the Turloughmore men kick the ball forward towards Sean O'Hanlon and Dara Donoghue battling for possession over on the far side of the field. It's the Sarsfields man who wins possession. He tries to flick the ball away. It's won by Garage Fahy over there. Garage Fahy for Turloughmore gets the ball across the field to Matthew Tarpey in space. Matthew in for the point, but he miscued that one. It should be Tyler Earls' ball. Tyler tries to flick the ball away there, but he's under pressure from Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan and Tyler Earls battling for possession, but John Cooney comes out to help out the Sarsfields men, and John Cooney is on the ball, and John Cooney goes left and right and gets the ball out the field, but it's won by Owen Kennedy. Owen Kennedy is fouled, and that's going to be a free in, and a chance here for Owen Kennedy to equalise the ball game. He's got 3 points so far. It's 1 goal and 4 points to 6 points. The goal that came on 11 minutes when Paddy McCauley was the man who put it in goal, to put the ball in the goal for the Sarsfields to give them a 1-3 to 3 points lead at that stage. Since then it's been 3 points to 1, and it's a chance here now for Owen Kennedy possibly to score his 4th point of the day, sir.
Yeah, he should, right. He's a good free taker, but like, it's a right good game. You know, there's no chances we missed. Like both teams very good quality, and it's still anyone's game.
Owen Kennedy, with that distinctive style, takes the free for his side. He makes no mistake. The sides are level. Owen Kennedy, point number 4 for him, and Turlough have answered that goal for Sarsfields pretty well. Sides level. Sarsfields 1-4. Turloughmore 7 points, it says on my left hand side with 18 minutes played as the goalkeeper takes the puck out. Niall Kane looks to the far side of the field looking for Kinnair over there. It's won superbly by the Turloughmore man over there. I think it was one of the Shocklesses that pulled that ball. It was a Killian Whelan actually that got to touch that ball. The ball breaks to Keny Park Athenry. Keny Park Athenry over towards Garage Fahy. Garage Fahy comes inside his man. Garage Fahy tries to get away from his man. He's soloing forward now. He's got Matthew Tarpey in space beside him. Matthew Tarpey tries to cut inside his man, gets the ball right across the field towards Keny Park Athenry. Keny Park Athenry into Killian Whelan. Good play by the Turloughman. Killian Whelan high in towards the goals. Killian Whelan over the bar. Really good score by Turloughmore again, and Killian Whelan's the man who puts it over the bar, and Turlough I think have scored 5 out of the last 6 points. They've gone in front by a point. It's 1-4 now to 8 points.
That's a fantastic move. The moves up the pitch and win all the balls and the way up. Lovely flick stick pass, and here comes Sarsfields.
Sarsfields come on the attack with Leon Kinnair. He's already got a point. He tries to get away from him. He's fouled there. Surely the referee says a play on, and the ball is towards the sideline. It's towards the Turloughmore dugout as well, and it's going to be a throw-in ball, I think. John Kane will indicate here. 1 goal and 4 points for Sarsfields, 8 points for Turloughmore. 19 minutes played here in the Chandler-sponsored Under-20 Hurling Championship final replay here in Galway. As we see there's a Turloughmore man down injured. I think it's the man who got the last point. That's Killian Whelan for Turloughmore so far. Killian Whelan got the last point. Keny Park Athenry's got a score. Tom Nolan's got a point. Ian Lynch's got a point, and Owen Keneally's got 4. 2 frees and 2 from play. While for Sarsfields, John Cooney got the opening score. Alex Kinnear got a point. Liam Dunhu got a point, as has Liam Kinnear. While the goal that came from Paddy McCorry on 13 minutes, and that has given them the lead at the time. But since then, Turloughmore have answered that, and it's now 8 points to 1-4. I think Killian Whelan probably going to be okay, but so far 8 points to 1 goal and 4. It's hard to see how this is going to go because it's a tight game, but it's a good game between two real quality sides.
Two quality sides. Hurling is the highest, the standard side, both very, very good hurlers and very great players. Like Killian Whelan, I hope he's alright for Turlough because he's playing very well. It'll be a trouble loss to them.
Yeah, the ball is thrown in and Killian Whelan's okay as Alex Kinnear picks up the ball. He goes right across the field looking for Michael Hanlon out in front of his man. He's under pressure over on the far side of the field with that Cathal Shaughnessy. The Shaughnessy twins playing for Turloughmore. The ball is over on the far side of the field. It goes out over the line, and Sean Byrne, the linesman from Carrymore, indicates that ball is to Turloughmore over on the far side of the field.
That's the second time now that Cathal Shaughnessy says handled Hanlon, like, you know, Hanlon is trying to dodge him left, right, but he's very, very sticky, Shaughnessy, and he's a kind of a tigerish cornerback.
Yeah, he sure is. As Matthew Tarpey gets ready to take the sideline. Matthew Tarpey, good quality young hurler in Galway as well. He looks across the field. It's a good ball in towards Ian O'Lynchy. O'Lynchy's out in front of his man. O'Lynchy though under serious pressure from the cornerback there. That cornerback is Pierce McGurk. Well taken by Ian O'Lynchy. Ian O'Lynchy tries to go past, actually it's Tyler Earls. Ian O'Lynchy still going forward. Ian O'Lynchy is on the ball. Gets the ball back to Killian Whelan. Killian Whelan comes inside his man. Killian Whelan still going forward now. Killian Whelan looking for point number 2 over the bar. Killian Whelan, he'll be happy with that one. He's got 2 points and he showed no ill effects of that injury he picked up a couple of moments ago. He's got the last 2 scores and he looks to be in top form for Turloughmore in that middle of the field.
He's a good hurler, good release, like, and you have to say the quality in mine is very good, and the two teams are playing complete hurling.
The last 4 points have come from Turloughmore as Oisin Kane tries to come away from Tom Nolan after receiving that short puck out. It's won by Fergus Deely. Fergus Deely puts the ball out over the line on the far side of the field, but it came off at Turloughmore, but I think it didn't actually. It came off the Sarsfields man and went straight out of the line, and it's a line ball over on the far side of the field. 9 points down for Turloughmore, 1-4 to Sarsfields, and the line ball will be taken, I think it's by Sean O'Hanlon over on the far side of the field from the sideline for Turloughmore. Sean O'Hanlon, part of that Galway under-20 panel as well. Of course, he's a man with an All-Ireland minor medal. Was wing back in that Galway team that beat Kilkenny a couple of years ago. Here comes Sean O'Hanlon with this sideline for his side over on the far side of the field on the 45-metre line. Sean O'Hanlon gets good purchase in that, but the goalkeeper should retrieve it, and the goalkeeper is Niall Kane. Niall Kane is backed down by Ian O'Lynchy. Ian O'Lynchy's on the ball for Turloughmore, but good goalkeeping by Niall Kane. He just got back to get the flick, and the ball is flicked out to Tyler Earls. Tyler gets the ball out towards the wing back. That's Darragh Donoghue, and Darragh Donoghue goes long with that ball down long for Sarsfields as the players on both sides battle for to win this possession. Who's going to come away? It's Michael Hanlon gets the ball in towards the Sarsfields man. That's Paddy McCorry, the goal scorer. Paddy McCorry looking for a point for Sarsfields. They need a score at this stage. He's put it over the bar. Good score by Paddy McCorry. He's got a goal in the point. Probably a score that Sarsfields needed because Turloughmore had been dominating the last few minutes. But it's a good score by Paddy McCorry. 9 points to 1-5.
I have to say that any mistakes made by either side, the opposition are good enough to score after. Both sets of fouls are very, very dangerous.
Yeah, the ball is won by Killian Trayers. Killian Trayers goes down to the ball now. 22 minutes later, gets the ball across the field towards Jack Lanigan. Jack Lanigan hand passes the ball across towards Cathal Shaughnessy. Cathal Shaughnessy coming away for Turloughmore. Almost 23 minutes played here. It's 1 goal and 5 points for Sarsfields, but it's 9 points for Turloughmore. That goal from Paddy McCorry puts Sarsfields 3 points in front, but Turloughmore have answered impressively since then, and they now lead by a point. 9 points to 1-5 as the ball is picked up by Killian Whelan. He's got the last 2 scores for Turloughmore. He's going to go for point number 3. He makes no mistake. Killian Whelan over the bar. Turloughmore lead by 10 points to 1-5. He started at centre half back the first day out. He's now around the middle of the field. He's got 3 good points in this game so far. He's got the last 3 scores for Turloughmore. 10 points to 1-5. So
he's got a wing forward, centre field as a third midfield, and he's driving forward the whole time.
His side lead now by 2 points, 10 points to 1-5. 23 minutes played as the goalkeeper Niall Kane will get ready to take the puck out. I think his full back Oisin Kane is just tying the lacer as that ball is poked out towards the middle of the field, out towards Alex Kinnear. He can't win it though. It's going to be won by John Cosgrove, is it? No, he's under pressure there from Jack Lanigan. Lanigan has the ball now for Turloughmore. He comes away his man, hand pass the ball across towards Matthew Tarpey. Goes over his head though. It's picked up by Liam Donoghue. He got a good point for Sarsfields in the early stages of the game. He's gets the ball across the field towards Fergus Deely. Deely makes the space to go for a score. It's high in towards the goal by Fergus Deely, but it should be the goalkeeper's ball. It is, and Darragh Walsh comes out from the the goalkeeping position for Turloughmore, and eventually he launches the ball down the field towards the half-hour line. If people are wondering why this game was so late starting, it was late starting because the first game, the senior game between Athenry and Ardrahan, went to extra time. Indeed, it went to penalties, and it was won by Ardrahan in penalties 4-2, as that ball is won by Killian Traers. Killian Traers is on possession for Turloughmore, gets the ball in towards Éanna Lynch. He opened the scoring for Turloughmore. The ball breaks out towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon tries to win it for the Turloughmore. Fergus Deedy was about to pull, and he just gets a flick in there, and eventually it's cleared down the field by the Sarsfields in towards that full forward line again, where Michael Hannon is out in front of Cathal Shaughnessy. They're having a right battle over there, and Cathal Shaughnessy comes away with it for Turloughmore. His side lead by 2 points. We have 24 minutes played here. The ball is broken out the field. It's won by Alex Kinnear. Kinnear's going to go for point number 2 for Sarsfields. It'll be a massive point if he can put it over the bar. He can put it over the bar. A really good score by Alex Kinnear. He showed all his quality there. 10 points to 1-6. A superb score, sir.
Yeah, fantastic score for about 65, 70 yards out, right in front of the stands. Like, nothing else on the Winford. He's capable of doing that. Like, the quality here now, you can't emphasise enough. It's top quality.
It's serious quality in this under 28 hurling final replay. Darragh Walsh takes the puck out. He goes to this side of the field. The ball is going to break into the path of the Sarsfields man. It's the vice captain Liam Donoghue who goes down. Liam Donoghue goes down. Liam Donoghue looks right across the field towards Michael Hanlon again. Hanlon and Shaughnessy, as I said, having a right battle over the bar. The ball is over towards the sideline as Hanlon tries to win it. Shaughnessy is also battling as it's picked up by the Sarsfields man over there, and eventually Sarsfields come on the attack, but blocked down by the Turloughmore man over there, and the ball is going to break towards Matthew Tarpey. Gets the hand pass off to Garage Fahy. Garage Fahy is going to go for a score from out the field. Garage Fahy high in towards the goals. Garage Fahy, it's taken on with the goalkeeper. It's broken out. That's going to be a push in the back, is it? Referee says play on. Tom Nolan possibly got a push in the back there. It could have been a penalty. Referee says play on. Out comes John Cooney. Cooney gets the ball across the field towards the midfielder. That's Liam Donoghue, and Liam Donoghue looks long in towards the full forward line. Evan Farrell, the full back, tries to pull out his hand. It's broken through towards Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy lets the ball play through towards John Cosgrove. Cosgrove tries to win it. Darren Murphy tries to win it. He gets a good shoulder there. Once picked up by Leon Kinnear. Kinnear has it now for Sarsfields, but Turloughmore battle away, and Killian Traers is on the ball now. He's having a fine game of wing back for Turloughmore. Killian Traers looks upfield in towards the 2-man full forward line. That's Éanna Lynch in front of his man. Éanna Lynch tries to take on his man. He's fouled by Tyler Earls. That's going to be a free in. So just before that, was there a possible foul on Tom Nolan as he was trying to win possession for Turloughmore?
I've looked here, they got tackling from the back. Usually a lot of referees will do, but they starts to go away with it, like, lucky enough, because he's causing trouble in there. But this should be a score again now, you know, for Keny. But like, both sets of forwards, I have to say again, Killian Traers having a great game, wing back midfield, or Lynch was on top inside. You have to keep playing the ball that side, because in the middle, Sarsfields are strong, Russian Kane full back, and John Cooney centre back. They're physically strong, and Cooney is very, very strong. So the main plan to do is go up the wings if they can.
Owen Kennedy points to free. Turlough go 2 in front, 11 points to 1-6, and as Cyril has kept saying, and we just can't emphasise enough, the quality of this game is superb in this county under 20 hurling championship final as Niall Kane gets ready to take the puck out. We have, as I said, 26 minutes played here, 4 minutes plus injury time left in the first half of this Challoner sponsored under 20 hurling final replay here in Keny Park Athenry. The ball is pucked long. It's going to break through towards towards the Sarsfields and Michael Hannon. Michael Hannon has come out to wing forward position now for Sarsfields. Michael Hannon is bearing down a goal. Michael Hannon in towards the goalkeeper, but it's saved by the goalkeeper and saved by Darragh Walsh. Darragh Walsh gets the ball out towards Killian Traers. Killian Traers looks upfield, and Killian Traers goes long again in towards Tom Nolan, who's out in front of his man. Tom Nolan tries to touch that ball out towards the side, and he does, but it's gone all over the line. And I'd say Michael Hannon is just coming up into the game because himself and Cathal Shaughnessy were having a right battle there.
Oh, they're still having a right battle. It's hard to get away from any here because like it's quality stuff. Now look, the numbers as you know now at this stage in the championship don't mean anything. They're all over the players. Traers is playing round the half back down midfield. His numbers corner forward, but like the quality on both sides, the hurling is fantastic. Like, and you can't emphasise enough quality.
Yeah, and one quality performer who can't play today, of course, is Adam Donoghue from Sarsfields. He's been brilliant in the senior championship with them, but he broke his collarbone in a recent senior game. He's out of today's final. John Cosgrove's jersey was pulled there. That's going to be a free in, and a free in to Sarsfields, and a chance here for Sarsfields on 28 minutes to reduce their deficit to a point. And Alex Kinnear will take it. He's got 2 points from play so far for him. He'll be looking to possibly score his third point of the afternoon for Sarsfields.
You expect him to put this over. Like the jersey was definitely pulled there. You could see it even from here. Ref was right on.
This free will be taken by Alex Kinnear. 2 points he scored so far, as I said. We've 28 minutes played here in this under 20 hurling final here in Keny Park in Athenry. Alex Kinnear stands over the free now for Sarsfields. His team 2 points in arrears. The goal scorer for them so far today has been Paddy McCorry. He's got a goal and a point. Here comes Alex Kinnear with his free, but Alex Kinnear, he's off target with that one. He'll be disappointed with that one because a free taker of his experience, you would anticipate he'd put it over the bar, sir.
He sliced it. You could hear the little clap, but he knew himself and he heard the minute he was mouthing.
Got the advantage there because he had made the space. Sterling, he was gone away from his man, but he'll take the free, no doubt.
He will, but now he's 65, 70 yards and he's out near the sideline. But like, he is a good player. Last time was very unusual. It was a nice position.
This is a difficult free now for Alex Kinnear. He missed the last one from an easier position than this one. He'll definitely, you would think, have the distance. Will he have the accuracy? 1 goal and 6 points his side have scored. Turloughmore have scored 11 points. 29 minutes played here. We haven't been told what the additional time will be at the end of this game, at the end of this first half, I should say. Alex Kinnear takes the free again, but again he slices it somewhat and it goes over to the far side of the field, and again that one goes wide, and that is wide number 6 for Sarsfields. And Adam Dunham, of course, would be their normal free taker. He's not taking, obviously he's not on the field today. John Cooney is another guy, Cyril, of course, who can take the ball.
I said it there, like, he sliced it. He had the whole of one side. It's just, just a little bit, like, he's not right to just taking it properly.
The ball is won from the puck out by John Cooney. It's over towards the sideline. Kinnear's on it though. Kinnear fails to pick it up as the ball gone out of the line. It's not. It's gone out of the line now, and it should be a line ball, I'd say, to Sarsfields, and it is a line ball to Sarsfields. I think there'll be 3 minutes, I think they said. Yeah, 3 minutes additional time at the end of this first half, so we're about to enter that in the next couple of moments here. It's 1-6 for Sarsfields. Turloughmore 11 points. John Cooney will take the sideline. He got the opening score of the game for Sarsfields. That came from a long range free. Of course, he's the team captain. That distinctive style of the Cooneys as he takes that sideline. But it's picked up by Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon looks right across the field. And she's looking for Darren Murphy and Alex Kinnear. Who's going to win it? Murphy has it for Sarsfields. Murphy's got a runner inside. He's bearing down a goal. Darren Murphy going through. Darren Murphy takes too many steps, so the referee has put on. It breaks through towards Michael Hanlon. Hanlon across the goals. It should be a goal. It's batting towards the net. It's in the net. It's a goal for Sarsfields. The man who puts it in then is Liam Donoghue, the man wearing number 9. And the 2 goals for Sarsfields have been crucial. The sides are level straight. 31 minutes played here. 2-6 to 12 points.
Yeah, Sarsfields get 2 chances to stick both of them. Murphy's going in here to the umpires. I don't know what's...
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but we can tell you that the ball is in the net, and it was Liam Donoghue, the man who doubled down it into the back of the net. 2-6 to 12 points, and those scores have been crucial because Turlough have been on to a lot of ball, and 2 goals at vital times. Paddy McCorry initially, and now that one from Liam Donoghue as we come up towards half time.
Yeah, like, it's 6 points, and the boys have to get 6 scores for that. Like, it's a crucial score before half time.
Yeah, it sure is a crucial score before half time. Darragh Walsh takes the puck out. He goes right across the field. Up goes John Cooney for Sarsfields. Will he win it? He won't. It's going to break into the path of Owen Keneally. Owen Keneally tries to get Turlough on the attack again, but the goal scorer for Sarsfields, the last goal scorer that is, that's the vice captain Liam Donoghue. He's on possession. He gets the ball out to the team captain. That's John Cooney. He's fouled, and that's going to be a free out. We have 31-30 played here. We have a minute and a half to go before half time is called by the referee John Kane. His assistants on the line are Sean Byrne of Carnmore and Paul Fahy on this side of the field as John Cooney gets ready to take the sideline for the free for his side. The sides are level. 2-6 to 12 points. It's delicately poised in this county under 20 hurling final as John Cooney goes to the far side of the field looking for the corner forward over there. The ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and it's judged that it's come off the Sarsfields man over there, and it's a line ball, and the line ball is to Turloughmore with 2 minutes gone of there, 3 minutes of additional time that have been added on, and it's the midfielder Matthew Tarpey who's coming across to take the sideline for his side. 2-6 to 12 points at this stage, and as I said, Cyril, it's delicately poised here.
Yeah, Turlough feel shocked by that goal. They'll be happy to get to half time even level because, like, Sarsfields got the 2 goals, put them in the driving seat, but yet Turlough are in there with their 12 points. Little score for half time. Either team will be vital.
Yeah, it looks as if possibly Sarsfields have the breeze in this first half as well as that ball comes forward towards that half-forward line again. Darren Murphy tries to win it for Sarsfields, but Killian Shears is back there for Turloughmore, and Killian Shears looks upfield towards Éanna Lynchie, and the ball is going to break inside though, and it's going to be picked up by Garage Fahy. A lovely flick by Garage Fahy into the path of Éanna Lynchie. Éanna Lynchie to put Turlough in front. Éanna Lynchie across the goals. He'll be disappointed with that one. He should have put it over the bar, and that's wide number 5. The 3 minutes of additional time have almost been played. I think this will be the last play of the first half. Niall Kane will take the puck out. He's going to go to this side of the field. He's going to look for Alex Kinnear. Kinnear and Matthew Tarpey are having a right battle over the way. The ball is going to break though into the the path of Kinnear again, and Killian Trace flicks the ball forward for Turloughmore. He's a real quality player, of course, a quality footballer as well, as we know, as Sean O'Hanlon picks up for Turloughmore. Sean O'Hanlon on the ball for Turloughmore. He gets the ball in towards that full forward line again. It should be Oisin Kane is on it for Sarsfields. Oisin Kane is on it for Sarsfields. He comes away from the full back line, gets the ball out to the far side of the field, out towards Darragh Donoghue. Darragh Donoghue, wearing number 7, tries to come away from his man, and he launches the ball down the field again, but it should be the other number 7, Jack Lonergan, who wins it for Turloughmore. Lonergan is on the ball, gets the ball forward towards Matthew Lynch. He's in the middle of the field. He gets the ball back towards Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey going to go for the score to put Turlough in front right before half time. Is it gone high in towards the goals? It's gone wide though. It's gone wide. That's wide number 6 for Turloughmore. Sarsfields have also struck 6 wides. It's half time and the sides are level as well in that count. It's 2-6 for Sarsfields, 12 points for Turloughmore. Your thoughts, sir, on that first half? A real quality game, it must be said. Yeah, the second half is about to start as the referee John Kane gets ready to start the second half. I think he's looking for a schlitter before the start of the game. There's a lot of players around him as that ball is thrown in. The second half is underway here. It's 2 goals and 6 points and 12 points as Turlough break away with Sean O'Hanlon. He's adjudged to have been fouled. That's going to be a free in, and Turloughmore Sean O'Hanlon wins the first free of the second half, and Turloughmore will be looking to the likes of Sean O'Hanlon to lead them. A very promising young player as well in this Turloughmore team. Turlough have only one player, would you believe, with Cyril overage next year. That's the fullback Aaron Farrell, and I've no doubt that Sarsfields have a lot of young players out there, the likes of Niall Kane and Tyler Earls and these guys, Paddy McCorry, John Cosgrove. They'll all be underage again next year, so there's a lot of youth on both sides. Obviously there's youth that's under 20, but there's a lot of younger guys on both teams.
Yeah, you have that on both teams. Now this Owen Keneally has an unusual style taking the frees, but he's fairly accurate at them.
Owen Keneally hasn't missed a free so far today for Turloughmore. He hasn't missed this one either, because that one goes over the bar. That's point number 6 for him, and that's his 4th from the place ball. He's got 2 from play, and Turlough lead by a point. 13 points for Turloughmore, 2-6 for Sarsfields, as the goalkeeper Niall Kane gets ready to take the puck out for Sarsfields. He goes long this side of the field looking for John Cosgrove. Cosgrove puts up that hand again. The ball is going to break though into the path of Alex Kinnear. Kinnear's on the ball now for Sarsfields. Kinnear looks upfield. The sun is coming out here in Keny Park Athenry. Lovely crossing ball to Darren Murphy. Murphy's out in front of his man. Murphy goes for a score. It'll be a great score if it goes over the bar. It hasn't gone over the bar though. It's wide number 7, and Darren Murphy will be unhappy with that one. But for Sarsfields, the likes of Alex Kinnear, the likes of Darren Murphy, these are the guys that are shining at senior level. They'll probably need them to just up it a small bit in the second half.
Can often happen when you go back to your own goal. It can be hard enough to up it, like there's always
foul there. I think it's a Sarsfields man that's gone to the ground, and John Kane has indicated that's going to be a free. There was a foul there by the Turloughmore man over on the far side of the field, and that means it's going to be a free, and the free out is to Sarsfields and to John Cooney, the team captain for Sarsfields. His side 1 point in arrears 2 minutes into the second half as he gets ready to take this free for the Sarsfields man. This county under 20 hurling championship final replay here in Keny Park in Athenry. John Cooney takes the free. He goes to this side of the field looking for Darren Murphy. Murphy's out in front of his man. Murphy tries to take the ball down. Murphy does take the ball down. A beautiful touch by Darren Murphy. Took the ball into his hand. It'll be a super score if it goes over the bar, but again it goes wide, and that's 2 early wides for Darren Murphy. But it was a beautiful touch there initially to get the ball into his hand. 2 wides. He'll be disappointed with those.
Yeah, took down a real high ball, then tapped it back into his hand. Hard enough to do, but here comes Turlough.
Turlough come on the attack. That ball is launched in towards the full forward line again. That 2-man full forward line of Tom Nolan and Nolan. You've seen a lot of possession, and Tom Nolan is on it. He got a great point in the first half. He's looking for point number 2. That's a lovely effort by Tom Nolan, but it goes wide. That's wide number 7. It looked from my vantage point as if it could be coming in, but it didn't. It's 8 wides to 7 in the score line. There's a point between them and the wides. There's also a point between them and the scoreboard. So there's Turlough 1 point in front.
It's turning all right now. It just didn't turn in time.
The ball is over the side of the field looking for John Cosgrove. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Cosgrove. John Cosgrove now takes the ball on for Sarsfields, who's still going forward for Sarsfields. John Cosgrove is about the space. He's on the 45 metre line. He's bearing down on the goal. John Cosgrove gets the ball in towards the goals. It'll be a great score if it goes over the bar. Battle out by the goalkeeper. Darrell Watcher goes out for a 65, and John Cosgrove took it out of the air brilliantly. Took on the Turloughmore defence, and the ball has gone out for a 65, and a chance here for the men of Sarsfields to equalise the ball again.
Yeah, it was a brilliant catch, and he kind of broke the leg outside step, left him for a dead cut through. Very, very unlucky. But again, like the catch, the turn, the swerve, and we're going to see Alex Kinnear now will be taking this. You'll probably find these frees are easier to take against the race because you have to go a little go lower and you drive them into it. I'd expect him to score it.
Yeah, Alex Kinnear takes the 65 metre free for Sarsfields. A chance possibly to equalise the ball game here. Alex Kinnear takes the 65. He's driven the shitter high in towards the goals, but he's gone wide again. 9 wides now for Sarsfields. They've hit 3 wides so in the opening 3.5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, and that's a free now that 65 to expect him to get, and he threw his head up in the air. Hasn't been his day so far from frees.
Darragh Walsh takes the puck out. He goes to the far side of the field looking for Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon and Donoghue battle for possession. It's won by Darragh Donoghue. Darragh Donoghue looks upfield and he gets that ball in towards the the full forward line again. Up goes O'Hanlon, or the full back Evan Farrell gets the ball to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy comes away from the cornerback position. That's Cathal Shaughnessy. He loses possession though. That's a foul surely. It is a foul. It's a free in, and Darren Murphy's the man that's been fouled, and this is a chance this time to the equaliser. Alex Kinnear, I don't think he's going to hit this one. He's not coming up to take it. I think John Cooney's the man that's coming up front to take this free for Sarsfields, and Kinnear is making the walk up to take this one, but a chance for him to equalise the ball game here. But good play there by the Sarsfields men to overturn the Turloughmore attempted breakout of defence, and a chance here now for Alex Kinnear to equalise the ball game.
Well, Carl Shaughnessy with this ball, so there's a good ball coming out, kind of got caught in possession. This should be definitely, we should score this, like, and bring Sarsfields back on level terms again.
Yeah, here he comes with the free for his side. A chance here for Alex Kinnear to equalise the ball game again, as Cyril says. He's on the 45 metre line. Alex Kinnear stands over the free for Sarsfields. They're 1 point in arrears. Alex Kinnear high in towards the goals. He makes no mistake with this one, and he'll be delighted with that one. That's good for the confidence. That's his first goal of the second half from the place ball. They're level, Cyril, 13 points to 2-7.
Yeah, Adam's game under kind of a fast book out here for
out the field. It's intercepted by Alex Kinnear though. Alex Kinnear is fouled there though by Owen Keneally, and that's going to be a free, and a free here for Sarsfields over on the far side of the field, and it's Alex Kinnear who's the man who's been fouled. He got the last free, and now he has the chance here possibly to see this free go over the bar. It would put Sarsfields in front.
Well, he's playing far deep in the second half. He's kind of picked more this week forward. He's going out as a third midfielder, well able to cover the ground, like, and he's having a big influence on the game at the moment.
Alex Kinnear takes the free now for Sarsfields. He's got 3 points so far. 2 points from playing the first half. He's got 1 point so far in this second half. That was the last score of the game, and that was from the place ball. Alex Kinnear stands over this free. It's a difficult free for any free taker. As Alex Kinnear stands over this free, he's a long way out as he tits the ball in towards the goals. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has the radar is in now. He puts it over the bar, and that's a great score. 4 points for Alex Kinnear, 2 frees in the second half. Let's see Sarsfields into the front, 2-8 to 13 points.
So very clear. Not how long was the free, but who actually won the free as well.
Darrell Walsh takes the puck out, brilliantly taken out there by Sean O'Hanlon, but it's going to go wide though. In towards the goals, it's going to be kept in play. It's not, it's going to go wide, and that's going to be wide number 8. He took it out of the air as well, and similar to John Cosgrove on the other end of the field, he put up that hand, he took it out of the air, but from his perspective he'd be disappointed with that one go wide. Sarsfields 2-8, Turloughmore 13 points. The goalkeeper Niall Kane takes the puck out over to the far side of the field, but Killian Trace tries to win it for Turloughmore. It's going to break into the path of Garage Fahy. Fahy has it, he's wearing number 5, but he's playing in the attack. He's still going forward now for Turloughmore. He makes the space for Turloughmore. He's fouled there, and this is going to be the equaliser, you would think, again in this ball game, and it's going to be a chance here to equalise it. But I suppose the scores in play have still so much at the start of the second half, as I suppose the enormity of the situation comes into the players' minds here. This is a chance to win a county medal.
Yeah, like Garrett's fell from wing back, like showed his pace, and next thing the gap opened up there and he kept going. Eventually had to be taken down, and you'd imagine this is an easy one for Owen Keneally. No, there's no point easy, I suppose, even from a simple free in a county final, because it's pressure on. You expect them to get it, but like the people that are carrying the ball trying to cut through the centre that time, and you know a gap appeared and he had to pull down.
Liam Donoghue has picked up a yellow card for that foul on Garage Fahy, as the free taker takes the free, he puts it over the bar, and Owen Keneally puts it over the bar. Point number 7 for him, and that means that the sides are level. Turloughmore 14 points, Sarsfields 2 goals and 8 points. For those interested in the football, Corofin have just bagged a goal against Mount Ballymalloch. They've gone in front in the closing stages of that game as the ball is poked out over to the far side of the field, and this ball is going to be won by Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue is on the ball. Liam Donoghue tries to come away with his man. Liam Donoghue under pressure from Killian Trace over on the far side of the field, as Sean O'Hanlon tries to win it for Turloughmore as well. The Spurs on both sides battling there. It should be a Sarsfields ball. Liam Donoghue goes down the ball. He's under pressure there, and eventually he clears the ball down the field for his side, but Turloughmore's Cathal Shaughnessy, or Keny Shaughnessy has it. Keny Shaughnessy is going to play the ball across the field, but well blocked down there by Leon Kinnear. Kinnear tried to win it, or Michael Hannon I think that was blocking him down, and eventually he's picked up, and eventually Sarsfields have it back with Alex Kinnear. Kinnear tries to come inside his man. He runs into a shoulder there, and eventually the ball is picked by John Cosgrove. Cosgrove is on the ball now. Cosgrove has the ball. Cosgrove looks towards the number 10 Leon Kinnear. Kinnear gets the ball across the field to the cornerback. McGurk go up the field. He scored the last day. He launches it in towards the goals, in towards Paddy McCorry. Paddy McCorry has the ball. He's fouled. That's going to be a free in, and this is the chance here possibly for Sarsfields to go in front again. We have 8 minutes gone in the second half as we welcome listeners to the FM broadband here on Galway FM. It's 14 points for Turloughmore, 2-8 for Sarsfields, and a chance here served for Alex Kinnear to put this one between the posts. He's got 2 frees for Sarsfields in the second half. Turloughmore's 2 points have come from 2 frees as well, both from Owen Keneally, and the chance here now for Kinnear to puts Sarsfields in front again.
Very good move, like Turloughmore backs kind of had to pull down McCarthy let them, so like, you know, they didn't work. Connell tapped his own, put Sarsfields a point up again. Like, all of a sudden now the game has been taken by Sarsfields to Turloughmore. There's a big gap here in front of the Turloughmore full forward, and we look down to our left, there's a gap 30 or 40 yards. This game is evenly balanced, and it's going to go down to the wire.
Here comes the free from Alex Kinnear. He makes no mistake, and that puts Sarsfields in front. It's point number 5 for Alex Kinnear. 3 fees and 2 from play. Sarsfields 2-9, Turloughmore 14 points. 9 minutes into the second half, as we see a sub coming on for Sarsfields. Oisin Maher, wearing number 18, is coming on the Sarsfields team, and it's the number 17 Cathal Moore that's being taken off the Sarsfields team, as Oisin Maher comes in. That ball is poked to the far side of the field. It's won superbly by Sean O'Hanlon out of the air. Sean O'Hanlon for Turloughmore gets that ball in towards Éanna Lynchy. He's in front of his man. Éanna Lynchy though cannot win that possession because it's won by Tyler Earls. Tyler Earls tries to come away with it, but Matthew Tarpey has it for Turloughmore. He's fouled. That's going to be a free in, and this is the chance to equalise it again, and it's tit for tat. There's not a lot between them, and this could go either way, and dare I say it, could we be looking at extra time possibly? I know it's early yet, but it's score for score.
What's happening now is that when Sarsfields get the score up or Turlough come, they're not winning the next puck out or Turlough the same. It's vital when you get a score that you win the next puck out, you know, dying to win it, because it kind of gives you the momentum.
Owen Keneally with the free for Turloughmore. Owen Keneally makes no mistake. Point number 8 for Owen Keneally. 6 frees and 2 from play, and we're level once again. 2-9 for Sarsfields. 15 points for Turloughmore. We were level at half time with that late goal for Sarsfields. We've been level 3 times in the second half. It's 10 minutes gone here as that ball is poked out to this side of the field as Jack Lonergan comes up for the ball. The ball breaks off Jack Lonergan into the path of Garage Fahy, who's seen a lot of the ball for Turloughmore. Tries to come inside his man. It's won by Alex Kinnear though. Kinnear gets the ball back towards the wing back. That's Fergus Dealey. Dealey launches it in towards the full forward line. Up they go forward. The ball is going to break. Who's going to win it? It's the sub. Oisin Maher's going to win it. Oisin Maher's on the ball now for Sarsfields. He makes the space to go for score. Maher's bearing down on goal, but good defending there by Killian Traers. Oisin Maher tries to go down on the ball. He's under pressure over there. It's picked up by Conal Chocklesy. Conal Chocklesy has it. Conal Chocklesy comes away and gets the ball out towards the middle field. Matthew Tarpey goes up forward. The ball breaks off him into the path of Alex Kinnear. This will be a super score by Kinnear if he puts it over the bar. It's high by Alex Kinnear. It's over the bar by Alex Kinnear. Point number 6, and he's coming into the game well in the second half. Great score. He's third from play.
Yeah, on the left side under pressure, like, you know, there's not much room, but it was a fantastic score. Now Turloughmore will try to hit back now straight away.
Sarsfields 2-10. It's Turloughmore 15 points, won by John Cooney, blocked though by Garage Fahy. Garage Fahy goes back to pick up the hurl, and it's picked up by Fergus Dealey. Fergus Dealey goes long in towards the full forward again, in towards Darren Murphy, but that ball goes off over the line, and it's a line ball to Turloughmore on this side of the field, and the line ball to Turloughmore will be taken by the fullback and team captain Evan Farrell. His side are 1 point in arrears at this particular juncture in the game as he gets ready to take the sideline for the Turloughmore men. It might be Conor Fahy, it might be this taken. In fact, I'm not quite sure, I can't see a deal. It's the fullback that's taken it. His ball has been won by Cathal Chocklesy. Cathal Chocklesy comes away with his man. Cathal Chocklesy gets the ball forward up towards the Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan out in front of his man. Tom Nolan can't win the ball. It's gone through towards the Turloughmore man. Sean O'Hanlon comes off his hurling and goes out over the line on this side of the field, and that's a line ball to Turloughmore, or Sarsfields I should say. John Cooney will take it. He's the team captain for the Sarsfields men, and John Cooney will take this sideline for his side. 2-10 for Sarsfields, 15 points for Turloughmore. We have 12 minutes gone in the second half. We have 18 minutes of normal time to go, plus whatever additional time will be added on. No doubt there'll be a few minutes of that as John Cooney gets ready to take the sideline. His side, 1 point to the good. He launched that ball long. It should be a Turloughmore man that wins it. He puts out the hand. That's Keny Chocklesy. He can't win it. He wins it at the second end though. He goes back and tries to get away from John Cosgrove. His hand was just pulled there, and that's going to be a free out, and the goalkeeper Darrell Walsh will come out to take it, and he comes running out from the goalkeeping position. His side 1 point in arrears as this is going to be a free out. 16 points to 15. 12 minutes gone here. Darrell Walsh will take the free for his side, and like Derek Fahy, and in the first game you would anticipate he'll have a fair go at this particular one, sir, you think?
He's a long way off though. It's interesting to see, like, the 2 chances of goals that Sarsfields have got now, they've took them. Now Turlough haven't got any real chance. What Turlough really need in this game is a goal to give them kind of a real jizz, because them 2 goals, I know Sarsfields are up a point, but them 2 goals are big scores in the scoreboard.
Darrell Walsh goes to the far side of the field looking for Owen Keneally. Keneally's out in front of his man. The ball breaks though into the path of Owen Lynchy again. Éanna Lynchy though, I think the foul is for a slap on the hand of Owen Keneally, just as he put out the hand there. It broke through to Éanna Lynchy, but I think there was a slap on the hand there of the Turloughmore man, and that's going to look like a yellow card. I think is it Tyler Earls that could be picking up the yellow card for
good ball there, because most people expect a long ball in around the square.
Yeah, I think it is Tyler that's picking up the yellow card.
No, Darrell Welch hit a crossfield ball, spotted the Turloughmore, and you know it's a free, and again it should be scored by Keneally.
Yeah, Owen Keneally will take the free. He's already got 8 scores. 3 in the second half for Turloughmore. Turloughmore have hit 3 points from frees in the second half. They haven't scored from play in the second half as Owen Keneally stands over the free. Owen Keneally takes the free for Turloughmore. It's high in towards the goals, and the umpires decide that one has gone over the bar as well. That's point number 9 for Owen Keneally. I don't think he's missed a free so far in this particular game. He's been deadly accurate, and I think the linesman is coming in. Is he going to indicate this may have been wide? We'll see what's going to happen here. It's 2-10 to 15 points. Owen Keneally took the free for Turloughmore. We'll just see what's going to happen with this situation here. The referee is going in towards the goal. It's 2-10 for Sarsfields, 15 points for Turloughmore. The umpires are after giving a score there for Turloughmore. Owen Keneally took the free. We're going to see will this be the equalising score or not. 2-10 for Sarsfields, 15 points for Turloughmore. 14 minutes into the second half. I was just saying that Owen Keneally had been deadly accurate.
This is the question now.
So we'll see what's happening here as the referee and the linesman go in with the two umpires here. What happened was, as we welcome listeners on our FM frequency, is that Owen Keneally for Turloughmore took a free. The umpire flagged it. The linesman pointed out that maybe it wasn't a point, and indeed it is disallowed, so that's not going to count, which means that Sarsfields still lead by a point. Owen Keneally looked to have scored his 9 points today, but Sarsfields still lead by a point. 15 minutes gone here. Sarsfields 2-10, Turloughmore 15 points.
Sarsfields, you have to say that.
Yeah, it sure was a let off to Sarsfields. That's the first wide for Owen Keneally. Niall Kane takes the puck out, and Niall Kane goes down the middle looking for Leon Kinnear. The ball going to break into the path of Leon Kinnear. He's on the ball. Leon Kinnear gets the ball off to John Cosgrove. He comes inside his man. John Cosgrove, this could be the goal chance. John Cosgrove's going off to Donoghue, the midfielder. A shot into the zone. Great save by the goalkeeper. It breaks out to the sub. Oisin Maher's blocked out again, and out comes the Turloughmore man. It's the fullback Evan Farrell. Gets the ball out to Gareth Fahy. A great save by Darrell Walsh there, and that ball is cleared down the field. Sarsfields have the numbers, and that man that's on the ball now is Paddy McCorry. Paddy McCorry from the middle of the field. Paddy McCorry high in towards the goals. Paddy McCorry looking for the score, but this one goes wide. It's a 10th wide for Sarsfields, but a great save by the goalkeeper Darrell Walsh and goal there for Turloughmore.
Darrell Walsh saved Turlough there, because the point on they put them forward on. Nicely said, that could be the turn of the game.
Yeah, it's 2-10 for Sarsfields, 15 points for Turloughmore. 15 minutes into the second half. We're at the 3-quarter mark. There's a point between them. The ball goes to the far side of the field. Sean O'Hanlon tries to win it, but it's going to be won by the cornerback Pierce McGurk. McGurk is playing well at cornerback. Gets the ball long in towards Oisin Maher, the sub. Maher's out in front of his man. His man is Conor Fahy. Is he fouled there? He is fouled. Sure, the referee says play on though. Oisin Maher's on the ball for Sarsfields. Tries to get away from him. Flicks the ball beautifully back to Paddy McCorry. McCorry goes back the field against Alex Kinnear. Kinnear makes the space to go put the ball across the field towards Darren Murphy. Murphy's in space now. He hasn't scored so far today. Murphy takes Ali's man. He goes inside the fullback Kevin Ford. Murphy's fouled. The referee says play on. Murphy's still going forward. Murphy high. Murphy over the bar. Sarsfields lead by 2. And Darren Murphy's the one who puts it over the bar. Really good score by Darren Murphy. A well worked score by Sarsfields, and they lead by 2, sir. Good score by Murphy.
He has the beat of his man. He was thinking of a goal, of course, because he has the pace to go 2 points up. Turlough need to answer this.
Ball is pucked out. It's won by John Cooney. John Cooney is on the ball now. 14 minutes to go. Gets the ball off to Alex Kinnear. Sarsfields are on top now at the moment. That ball goes long in towards Murphy. He's on front of his hand. Murphy has it again. Murphy's on the ball for Sarsfields. He's fouled there. He's fouled. That could be a yellow card for the Turloughmore man. It could be a yellow card for the cornerback call, Chacknessy. But what it is, sir, is a chance for Sarsfields to go 3 points in front.
Yeah, that's what it will be like. It's more or less straight in front, and there will go. There'll probably be a yellow card here. I thought he only flicked across, happened to catch him, but like there will be a free, and Alex Kinnear should score it.
Cathal Chacknessy will take the free, or will get the yellow card, I should say. Darren Murphy is the man that's down injured. John Kane is the referee, and it's a free here to Alex Kinnear, and a chance to score here. We'll see there's a sub for Turloughmore. It's number 17, Ryan Rabbit, that's coming on in place of Matthew Burke for Turloughmore. So Ryan Rabbit, another young player, he comes in place of Matthew Burke. And a chance here for Alex Kinnear to put Sarsfields 3 points to the good. Sarsfields 2-11, Turloughmore 15 points. Turlough haven't scored from play in this second half as he stands over this particular free. A chance here now for Alex Kinnear. The sides were level at half time with 12 points to 2-6, but Sarsfields' Alex Kinnear takes the free. He makes no mistake. It's over the bar. Point number 7 now for Alex Kinnear. That's 4 frees and 3 from play, and that means his side are gone 3 points to the good. 2-12 for Sarsfields, 15 points for Turloughmore. Cut by Owen Keneally. Owen Keneally tries to come inside his man. Owen Keneally is under serious pressure there. Owen Keneally can't win possession. It's won by John Cosgrove. John Cosgrove is on the ball. John Cosgrove gets the ball forward towards the man wearing number 4, Pierce McGurk. He goes for a score. Pierce McGurk high in towards the goals, and Pierce McGurk pucks it over the bar. He scored a point in the drawn game. He scored a point in the replay. That puts them 4 points to the good. That means it's a 2-13 to 15 points at this particular stage. Good score there, sir.
Yeah, it's a big score at this stage. Sarsfields got 4 points up, and McGurk is after pulling a calf muscle, but he's after getting a great point, and all of a sudden, like the half back line, especially John Cooney, Fergus Steely, Darragh Dunn, these boys, Keny Park around the middle, that 5 have got on top of Turlough, and it's a very, they're winning the puckouts, and that's where the scores, where the players coming from.
It's been a big lead now, of course, Searle, as well. 4 points between them. It's in the context of the game with 12 minutes to go, 13 to 15 points. It's a good lead now for Sarsfields.
It's a big lead. Like Turloughmore, kind of, to me, they need to get a goal, like, to come back into this game. They haven't got one. Sarsfields have got the 2 big goals. Unfortunate not to get another one. Darragh were off a great save, but they are in the driving seat now.
Yeah, he seems to be injured there. That's the cornerback Pearson McGurk after taking that score. We see Sarsfields about to bring on possibly another sub. Keny Park wearing number 29. He could be about to see action for Sarsfields, as Pearson McGurk still getting some running repairs there after getting that super score for his side. There is 4 between them, 11 minutes to go, and the puck out will come from the goalkeeper, Darragh Walsh. He made a super save some moments ago as well, or a couple of minutes ago for his side, and here he comes. Darragh Walsh takes this puck out. It goes this side of the field. Up they go forward. John Cooney comes off his hand and goes out of the line on this side of the field with 10 minutes to go here, and it's a line ball, and the line ball is to Matthew Tarpey, and Matthew Tarpey is the Turloughmore man wearing number 8. His side 4 points in arrears. They need scores at this stage as he gets ready to take this. Matthew Tarpey will take the sideline for Turloughmore. His side need a score at this stage. We have 10 minutes to go here. Sarsfields on top now in this county under 20 hurling final, but still there's a long way to go yet. Tarpey takes the side and he launches it in towards the goals, but it's going to go wide, and that's probably a bit poor use maybe for Matthew Tarpey of that sideline. He went for the score, but it wasn't on the radar. It's 4 between them, 2 goals and 13 points to 15 points. Niall Kane will take the puck out with his side for Sarsfields. Good ball by him out towards the middle of the field where it's won by Pearson McGurk. McGurk goes long with that ball, but it should be won by Killian Shears. Killian Shears and Mean Collier battling for possession. Conor Shaughnessy is also there for Turloughmore, as is Conor Fahy, who tries to go down it, and Conor Fahy is coming out. The cornerback for Turloughmore comes out from the cornerback position. He's under serious pressure over there. Well played by Leon Kinnair for Sarsfields. He got back to put the pressure on the Turloughmore man, but Conor Fahy still has it. Gets the ball across to Matthew Tarpey, and he first signs the ball in towards the full forward line. Sean O'Hannon's in the full forward. Sean O'Hannon has the ball now. Tries to take on his man. He's fouled there surely, and that's going to be a free in. And bow shot not pass was the motto there by the Sarsfields men, because if Sean O'Hannon got past Oisin Kane, he was in for a goal.
He was going to try, and he was trying to get in for a goal like Oisin Kane. What he was at, Oisin Kane took one for the team. He'll probably get a yellow card as well, but we're happy enough. This should be tapped over and bring it back to a 4-point game.
Yeah, it's a chance here to bring it back to a 3-point game actually. I think 13 to 15 points as Owen Keneally will take the free, but Oisin Kane will take the yellow card, I'm sure, and as Cyril said there, he took one for the team there because Sean O'Hanlon had caught that ball, was about to take him on, and if he got past him he was going to be bearing down in goal. We have Owen Keneally on the free for Turloughmore now. Here comes Owen Keneally. He lifts, he bends, he strikes. This one goes straight between the posts, and that's wide. That's point number 9, I should say. The last one went wide, but that one has gone over the bar. Back to a 3-point ball game. 13 to 16 points as that ball is poked out to the far side of the field. Sarsfields coming over with Fergus Steely, and Fergus Steely off his left hand side sprays the ball across this field looking for Cosgrove. Cosgrove puts up the hurl, as does Jack Lonergan. It's picked by Jack Lonergan. Lonergan back towards Conor Fahy. Conor Fahy decides he's going to go along with that in towards Sean O'Hanlon again, and John Cooney. Brilliantly taken out John Cooney, the centre half back for Sarsfields. He comes away with that ball. He hand passes out to Alex Kinnair. Kinnair's having a big influence in the game as well now. Gets the ball across the field towards Fergus Steely. Steely goes right across the field as well, looking for Darren Murphy over there, but it's going to be won by the wing back. That wing back is for Turloughmore, trying to come over as the man wearing number 5, Garage Fahy. He can't win it though because he's under serious pressure over there, and eventually it's won by Killian Shears. Killian Shears comes away with the ball now, and Killian Shears gets the ball down the field up towards Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon and Oisin Kane battling with it. The ball breaks through towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hannon's the run now on Oisin Kane. O'Kane can't foul him, of course he has to pick up a yellow card. Sean O'Hanlon high in towards the goals. Sean O'Hanlon with that beautiful score for Turloughmore, and Sean O'Hannon's first score of the day, and he's causing problems in there at full forward. And of course the fact that Oisin Kane has picked the yellow card, Cyril, he can't afford not to foul him.
Can't foul him now. He's causing problems in there. When he goes in, he's dangerous. Like Turlough want to go a little bit more direct and go for it now. They're only 2 points down. This game isn't over at all.
2 goals and 13 points to 17 points. That ball is poked out down the field. It's going to break towards the middle of the field. There's 2 between them. Who's going to win this possession? It's a vital possession to be won by either side, as the Sarsfields lead by 2 points. And Sarsfields have it. It's Kinnair again who tries to come away with the ball. It's not Kinnair, it's actually Paddy McCorry. Paddy McCorry gets the ball across towards the man wearing number 7, Darragh Donoghue. Darragh Donoghue is on the ball now. Darragh Donoghue tries to get away from Killian Whelan. He's under serious pressure there. It's picked up by the Turloughmore. That's Cian Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, the midfielder for Turlough. He's going forward. He's fouled, and that's going to be a free, and a free to Turloughmore. And in fairness to Turlough, they went 4 points down, sir, but they've answered those with 2 scores. they possibly have a chance here, possibly to get another score to bring it back to a 1 point ball game.
Yeah, they have the chance now. Like, can put a bit of pressure on Old Keny, but he's a good bit out, but he's straight front of the goal. But like, they are taking the game again to Sarsfields. They haven't hidden back, like, and they're still in the game. Sarsfields seems to be in the driving seat. Probably left about 7 or 8 minutes. It's still anyone's game. Like, it's able to take him.
Old Keny will take the free for Turloughmore. He has already got 9 points so far. 7 frees and 2 from play. This is a possible chance for him to score his 10th point today. Old Keny high in towards the goals. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He hasn't. He'll be disappointed with that. They have 10 wides apiece as we see that Cian O'Regan is coming on for Sarsfields. We'll see who's coming off. I think it's the man wearing number 4, Pearson McGurk, is coming off after succumbing to that injury.
Yeah, it's a calf muscle injury. Pulled him calf muscle there.
He got a vital point though, sir.
Yeah, had a good game. Did nothing wrong. Just can't move.
2-13 for Sarsfields, 17 points for Turloughmore, and this puck out has come to this side of the field. Up they go for the ball. Who's going to win it? It's won by the Turloughman. It's Tom Nolan who has it. Tom Nolan is hitting the base there. Referee says play on. It's a free though. It is a free, and it's fairness. In fairness, sir, it looked a free here to Turloughmore.
There was a free first and before we got the second.
The Sarsfields management team not happy with that. We can tell you that the county football champions Mount Bellew, Mylock, have held on to beat Corofin by a point. They're in the county semi-final, of course. We'll have the other 2 quarter-finals there on tomorrow, St Michael's versus Annadown and Claregalway versus Mycullen, while of course we'll also be streaming as well the county minor hurling semi-finals. Sean Watch and myself will be here in Athenry for those games as that ball is taken by the Keny League in towards the goal. It's going to break. Who's going to win it? It's going to be won by Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue comes away with possession. Liam Donoghue comes out now for Sarsfields. His side lead by 2 points. 2 goals and 13 points and 17 points. A good long ball by Liam Donoghue. The space here inside of Darren Murphy can get it. Darren Murphy's out in front of his man. Darren Murphy has the ball on for Sarsfields. Gets the ball back towards Paddy McCorry. McCorry trying to bear down a goal. McCorry takes on his man. McCorry gets the ball back to Darren Murphy. Murphy jinks to off his left hand side. Murphy high in towards the goals. Oh, brilliant score by Darren Murphy. He's got 2 superb scores in the second half. 2 vital scores. 1 off his right, 1 off his left, and that puts them 3 points to go. The ball is poked out to this side of the field. It's won by Cathal Chocolates, or Keen Chocolates there. He's hit with a hard shoulder by Liam Donoghue, and Liam Donoghue has already picked up a yellow card in this game. It'll be interesting to see what John Kane does here. There's 3 points between them. Sarsfields 2-14, Turloughmore has 17 points, and the free is 2 Owen Keny for Turloughmore. The Sarsfields been just having a word there with and I think he's just having a word there, John Kane just having a word with Liam Donoghue as Owen Keny comes out to take the free. This is a very, very difficult free for Owen Keny. I can see Killian Trace has made a beautiful run across the field. There's nobody at all on the far. If Owen Keny can pick him out, Owen Keny does pick him out across the far side of the field. Trace made the run up the field, straight into his hand. He drops it though, he picks it again. Lovely ball in towards Tom Nolan. This is the goal chance. Tom Nolan tried to get inside his man. Tom Nolan brought down a goal. He flicks the ball forward and he's flicked it wide, would you believe it? He's flicked it wide, but unfortunately for him, sir, he would pass it. He slipped at the opportune moment.
Yeah, there's 3 points and there's a great chance, a great move by Turloughmore.
A great move by Turloughmore. We have 4 minutes to go. The ball is poked out towards John Cosgrove. The next score you feel is crucial in this game. If Sarsfields can get it, they'll go 4 in front. If Turlough can get it, they'll be back to at least 2 point ball game. In towards the full forward line. Oisin Maher is out in front of his man. Maher tries to get the ball inside to the other side. That's Cian O'Regan. Cian O'Regan is on the ball now for Sarsfields. Tries to get the ball forward. It breaks towards the path of Hannon. He's going to go for a score from out the field. This one is going to go wide though. It's going to go wide, and the man who puts it wide is Michael Hannon. 11 wides apiece in this particular game.
Hanging along now.
We have 3 minutes to go here in this county under 20 hurling championship final. There are 3 points between them. Sarsfields 2-14, Turloughmore 17 points. Quick puck out towards Killian Whelan. Whelan got 3 points the first half for Turloughmore. He's still going forward. Killian Whelan is still going forward for Turloughmore. He's still going forward. He finds himself up on the 45 metre line. Killian Whelan tries to go forward for Turloughmore. He loses possession though, and eventually Sarsfields repel the situation and they come away with the ball, but Turlough have the numbers back in defence. One of those is Cathal Chocolates. And Cathal Chocolates goes down with that ball. Up goes John Clooney and Tom Nolan. The ball is going to break. Tom Nolan has it. He's lost it though, and out comes Sarsfields with the man, the vice captain. That vice captain is Liam Donoghue. Liam Donoghue out to Alex Kinnear. Alex Kinnear surges forward. Alex Kinnear after John Cosgrove. Cosgrove now bearing down on goal, you could say, for Sarsfields' perspective. He's going forward. He's on the 45 metre line. Plays the ball across the field blindly towards Alex Kinnear. He's fouled though, and that's going to be a free in, and this is the chance to put Sarsfields 4 in front, and Alex Kinnear has the chance now, so you would think he'd put it between the post.
Yeah, he will do that. Like, he's about 35-40 yards out straight in front. Kind of a, a simple free enough to give away, just come across the Sarsfields player. This put them 4 points up, and it should see them out. Like, there's only about 3 minutes left. Turlough chasing the game, and of course their chase is very hard to everything right, to make simple little mistakes.
2 minutes of normal time plus injury time to go here. It's 2:14 to 17 points. It'll be interesting to see what the additional time will be as Alex Kinnear stands over the free now for Sarsfields. Alex Kinnear with the chance to put his side 4 points in to the good. 2:14 to 17 points is the score. It's been a high octane county under 20 final, particularly in that first half. The referee has indicated there'll be at least 3 minutes additional time, I'd say, if not more, as this free is taken by Alex Kinnear. Alex Kinnear high in towards the goals. Alex Kinnear has put it wide, it's wide. The referee John Kane has said that one has gone wide, and Alex Kinnear will be disappointed with that one. There's 3 points between them. We have 2 minutes of normal time to go. Sarsfields 2:14, Turloughmore 17 points. There's a sub coming on. Is it a Sarsfields or a Turloughmore man? I'm not quite sure. We haven't been told what the additional time will be.
I think just 3
minutes possibly of additional time. There are then 4.5 minutes to go at this particular stage in the game. There's 3 points between them. Sarsfields lead, looking to win the under 20 or 21 championship for the first time. The man that's coming off for Sarsfields is the man who scored a point in the first half. That's Leon Kinnear. There's 3 between them as this puck out is going to come. I think it's Jordan McMahon who's come on as well. He got a vital point to equalise the ball game last day out. As Darragh Walsh takes the puck out, he goes to the far side of the field. Players on both sides battling for possession. The next score will be crucial. It's picked up by Alex Kinnear, who's had a fair game for Sarsfields, it must be said. He comes forward with that ball, gets it back to Donoghue with the vice captain. He's under pressure over there. There's players on both sides, as I said, battling for possession and battling for supremacy over on the far side of the field, and to keep the large crowd enthralled, it must be said, here in Keny Park. And we've been enthralled with 2 impressive games. As Sarsfields Turloughmore on the attack, the ball is played right across the field, looking for Ryan Rabbit. Ryan Rabbit will go down on the ball, the youngster for Turloughmore. He tries to come inside his man. Ryan Rabbit looks across the field, a beautiful ball to Kane, winning a space, Williams inside his man. A great chance, a shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal for Turloughmore. The sides are level. A brilliant ball by the man wearing number 17, Ryan Rabbit, across to Keny. The sides are level, 117 to 214.
And a fantastic crossfield ball. Number 17, Ryan Rabbit picked out a great pass across the pitch. It was a beautiful goal.
It's all draws here in Keny Park so far today. 29-30 played. The sides are level again. 17 for Turlough, 2-14 for Sarsfields. The ball is poked out towards the middle of the field. Jack Lonergan will go down there for Turlough. He kicks the ball forward. Indeed, he kicks it backwards, but he's used to kicking possession, I can tell you, because he plays football for Galway Minors. He plays the ball across the field. He hand passes blindly away, and it's going to be picked up by Alex Kinnear. Kinnear has it. Kinnear starting forward for Sarsfields. Across ball towards O'Shane Maher. Maher under pressure from Matthew Tarpey there. Players on both sides, as I said, battling away. It's won by Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey gets the ball out for Turloughmore. Out towards Owen Keneally. Keneally and Darragh Donoghue battling for it. It's going to break towards Paddy McCorry. He scored a goal for Sarsfields in the first half. We're into the additional time. I think it's 3 minutes. The sides are level. And Turlough coming again with Keneally winning the goal score. He's fouled forward. He's fouled high into the air there because they've won a free to Turloughmore, and the free will be to Owen Keneally, and the man who was fouled was Killian Whelan, and Killian Whelan was out of the game somewhat for large stages of it in the second half. He got 3 vital points in the first half, but he came up with the goal, and he's come up with that vital ball there as well. Darragh Walsh was possibly interested in taking it, but I think they're going to leave it, and they're going to leave it to Owen Keneally. Owen Keneally will take the free now for Sarsfields.
It's not a game we like.
I think we're gone again on FM at this particular stage in the game, which is a vital part in the game. We have 31 minutes played. 31 minutes played in this particular game. We have 2 minutes additional time at least left, as this is going to be a free, and the free is to Turloughmore, and I think I think Ronan Quinn could be in a bit of bother here as well. Paul Fahey, has said that there's something being said. Paul Fahey, the linesman, came across from the far side of the field, and I think Ronan Quinn, of course, a man who won a county senior medal with Sarsfields, he's been told to leave the field. Not quite sure why. I think we're gone off here as well, we've been told here. It's
there's a pressure shot here on Owen Keneally. Now he's about 75 yards out.
Yeah, he's going to take the free for his side. Owen Keneally will take the free for Sarsfields, for Turloughmore. There's a Turlough man about to pick up a yellow card as well. That's the man wearing number 9. That man is Keen Shaughnessy. He's picking up the yellow card, and he's going to throw the ball in. He's going to throw the ball in here. Keen Shaughnessy must have done something untoward. We didn't see it, but the referee throws it in, and he's going to win possession here with 2 minutes of additional time played. Players on both sides trying to win it. Killian Whelan wins it for Turloughmore. He comes away with the goal score for Turloughmore. He's got 1-3 from play. Killian Whelan caught the ball 3 times. Referee says play on. He gets away with it. Did he catch the ball 3 times, sir?
Well, he got away with it.
He possibly caught it 3 times. We'll have to see that one again. But he may have got away with it. He wins the free though. It could be a talking point coming into the game. We cannot quantify whether he'll catch it 3 times or not, but I can tell you it's a free to Turloughmore. 2 minutes additional time.
Pressure free.
It was a pressure free for Owen Keneally for Turloughmore. Could this be the chance to win the county under 20 hurling championship for his side? 32 minutes and 30 seconds have been played. I think we may have just about 30 seconds left, but we're not quite sure on that junction at the moment as he gets ready to take the free. Owen Keneally for Turloughmore. He's already already got 9 points for Turloughmore. He's looking to score his 10th point. This would push his side in front. Owen Keneally will take the free for Turloughmore. Owen Keneally high in towards the goals. It's going to go wide. It's going to go wide. It's wide number 12. They've both struck 12 wides. They're level on the scoreboard. They're level all over the field as that ball is poked out by the goalkeeper. We've about 10 seconds to go. The ball is going to break in towards the middle of the field. Who's going to pick it up? It's Michael Hanlon for Sarsfields. Michael Hanlon back to Donoghue. He's going to go for the winner. High in towards the goals. It's won by the Turloughmore and out they come with. John Kane, the referee, looks at his watch. The Turloughmore man has lost possession. The sides are level. Out comes the fullback. The fullback is Evan Farn. We're deep into injury time. It's a free out surely. It's a free out for Turloughmore. The additional time it seems has been played. The sides are still level. Sarsfields 2-14. Turloughmore 1-17. And Darragh Walsh, the goalkeeper, is coming to take the free for Turloughmore. 1-14 or 2-14 to 1-17. Could we be about to go to extra time for the second time today here in Keny Park in Athenry? Darragh Walsh will take the free for Turlough. Darragh Walsh goes to this side of the field. John Kane sets the play on. It's won by Alex Kinnear. Kinnear has it for Turloughmore. Kinnear gets the ball down for Sarsfields. Gets the ball down the field. Surely the referee should blow it at this stage. That ball is going to be one. That's surely a free. It's not a free to Sarsfields. It should have been a free to Sarsfields. I doubt myself. That ball is played. It's picked up by Paddy McCarry. McCarry has it. We've almost 4 minutes played. McCarry is just foul the shot there, and it's going to be a free out. That's a harsh decision as well. And to take it. I thought myself, Sir Darragh Murphy was fouled, and then the referee gave the free against Paddy McCarry. Not quite sure did he foul the ball, but he's given it, and a chance here for Turloughmore.
It's harsh. And the first thing was the crossfield ball from the Turloughmore man was a crazy kind of a ball, went straight to Sarsfields to McCarry, and he got kind of overcarried. But now a lot of players, and at this stage as well, now they're all out in their feet as well. It's hectic kind of stuff. When the real pressure is on, that's when you make mistakes. This is a pressure free.
Darragh Walsh. Here comes Darragh Walsh with the free for Turloughmore. He's between the 45 and the 65 metre line. The goalkeeper for Turloughmore. Could this win the county under-20 hurling championship if this one goes over the bar?
Has to go for it.
Darragh Walsh will take the free for Turloughmore. Sarsfields 2-14. Turloughmore 1 goal and 17 points. We've almost 5 minutes additional time played here at the end of this particular game. Darragh Walsh steadies himself with this free for Turloughmore, the goalkeeper. Here he comes. He lifts. He bends. He strikes the shot there towards the goals. It's high. It's high. It's high, but it's gone to the wrong side of the post. It's gone wide, would you believe? And with that, the referee, John Kane, has blown the whistle. The sides are level. We're going to extra time, sir. What a game we had here. What a finish. Keny Whelan got the goal for Turloughmore. I don't know what was gone in this game at that stage. I think there was about 7 or 8 minutes to go. There was Keny Whelan got the goal on 29 minutes. We had 6 minutes after that, and a lot of players on both sides had chances. There was frees on both sides. There was wides on both sides. Those fellas dropping the ball. Such was the enormity of the occasion. We're going to extra time, sir. What a game.
The bottle first as he stands over the 3-40 side. 1 point in arrears, 2 minutes gone now in the second half as Darragh Walsh gets ready to take free. Here comes Darragh Walsh. He bends his strikes just ready for the goals. He's got the distance, but I don't think he's got the accuracy again. As all goes in for the goal. It's gone out. With the goal. It's gone wide actually. It's gone wide. 14 wide for Turloughmore and Darragh will be disappointed with that one. up to this side of the field. It's going to be won by Sarsfields, and that's Alex Keny. He pulls Ally off. Matthew Tarpley tries to go back for Turloughmore. Matthew Tarpley is on the ball for Turloughmore. Matthew Tarpley comes away from his man. Matthew Tarpley tries to go back Oisin Maher goes forward. Oisin Maher now for Sarsfields goes forward. Oisin Maher high into the goal is up. He's coming wide. And that's why number 13 for Sarsfields for welcome. This was an FM disappointment between them. Sarsfields have gone in front. The score came in the early stages of this round from Darren Murphy after Darren Walsh with a superb save to the guy John Cosgrove. Disappointment between them. Wayne O'Litchie's on the ball for Turloughmore. We're 3 minutes into additional time. Wayne O'Litchie takes on his man. He's behind his Tyler Reyes. Wayne O'Litchie's been coming forward. Referee gives him the advantage. He's going to ball back to the advantage out. And this is the chance to equalise the goal again. Wayne O'Litchie took on Tyler Reyes. He was fouled. It's a brilliant serve. A chance to equalise it again.
Still enemies going up and down the pitch and look at there's going to be nothing in this. This should be over the bar and should be up the level. So we can even see this is in the 500. There's a fundamental thing that is very, very active. So it should be over the level.
It's a difficult enough for even one Keny because we said that was going to be right. He's nearly on the sideline as he takes his field up to the fight for Keny. Wide on. And old Keny leaving disappointed that 4 minutes into the second half. By the game takes the out. He goes over to the far side of the field. That's going to be won by over there by Michael Hanlon. Hanlon was out from the corner. Tries to lose possession from by Alex Keny. Keny takes on the ball. Keny goes back to the back. Keny goes to the over for Keny high into the goal. Alex Keny puts the field on the ball. Whelan has the ball in his hand. He launches up long. He turns to the corner. It turns to the and the ball goes out of the line. And that's going to be a line ball to 24. They do need to score. The sideline goes across the field towards the old Canadian goal. It's intercepted by the Sarsfields. That goes off shot. And the other side, that's what we want. Let's keep forward for Jack Donovan. Donovan puts a pull that ball. He puts pull that ball. The push is going over the line. He's going to go over the line. It's a line ball here. The line ball is to Sarsfields. 4.5 minutes into the second half. That's the first half extra time. 2:16 for Sarsfields. 1:17 for Turloughmore. 5 minutes almost gone here. John Cooney comes from the centre half back position. The team captain for Sarsfields. He's come out to take the sideline. And no doubt he goes on with this corner insert. Here comes the sideline, and the sideline is to John Cooney. John Cooney takes that sideline and says he's got the sideline for John Cooney, and it does land in around the square. Darren Murphy goes over. Hurling is in for the full back end and far down the air. I think he took one center of the ball. Kevin Farrell comes away to take that ball from the for Sarsfields and 1:17 for Turloughmore. John Cooney will take the sideline out just outside the 45.
And we have a good angle on it here. We'll tell you whether it's going over the bar or not. It's not going over the bar, but it's going to be launching towards the goals. And players on both two sides battle for possession there. It's going to be won by the Turloughmore man, is it? Where number 3, Evan Farrell, comes out with his second superb ball there in a matter of moments. Gets the ball up to Sean O'Hanlon, and Sean O'Hanlon just goes as far down the field as he possibly can. Sarsfields have extra men back there. Will they win it or will Turloughmore win it? The ball is going to break towards Tom Nolan. Nolan tries to bring possession. John Cooney goes in though, and John Cooney picks up for Sarsfields as quick as a flash. He clears the ball down the field, but he clears it out over the line on this side of the field, and that means it's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Turloughmore, and it will be Owen Keneally who's going to take it. Owen Keneally, has he got a player across the field? He just needs to set it down a small bit. He's going to leave it, is he? He's not. He's going to leave it in fact to Matthew Tarpley, and Matthew Tarpley will take the sideline for Turloughmore. 2 points for
1:17 for Turloughmore. The scores for Darren Murphy and Alex Keny as Matthew Tarpley gets ready to take this sideline for the win of Turloughmore. Matthew Tarpley goes across the field looking for Killian Whelan. Whelan just guides the ball past him there.
Lovely line ball for O'Hanlon. He's always doing the crossfield ball. He knew he had the runs from the outside. This should bring it back to a 1-point game. After saying that, they don't like putting kind of pressure on young fellas, but he is a good free taker. Has missed a few, but he definitely should score this.
Owen Keneally takes the free for Turloughmore. He puts that one between the posts. We're back to a 1 point ball game. 10 points now for Owen Keneally in the ball game. He has got, I think, 8 of those from frees. 7.5 minutes gone in the opening period of extra time here. 2:16 for Sarsfields, 1:18 for Turloughmore. The ball is poked out towards Fergus Deely on the far side of the field. Fergus Deely tries to come inside his man, he's under pressure. Fergus Deely does well to get the ball back to Oisin Kane, and Kane goes right across the field looking for John Cosgrove. Cosgrove and the corner back battle possession, and it's going to break. Who's going to win the break? Is it Ryan Rabbit for Turloughmore? He flicks the ball away as John Cosgrove just picks up a slight injury there for Sarsfields. As players again trying to pick the ball for their sides. It's picked up by Keny O'Regan. Uses his power there to get the ball up to Darren Murphy. Murphy just slipped as he was walking in, and he takes too much out of the ball there, and he kicks the ball forward, so that ball will be brought forward as well. But as he was about to just take the shots here, he just slipped and he took an extra step then, and he gives the free away, and he just kicked the ball away as well, which means it's probably going to be brought forward in extra 10 metres.
Probably going to be brought forward as well. It's probably young people do like a lot of frustration. So.
Yeah, Dara Walsh has come out to take it, but I think it's going to be brought so far forward that it's Owen Keneally who will take it, and I think Alex Kinnear is about to pick up a yellow card as well. Maybe for something he said to John Kane there, I didn't see what happened, but I think Alex Kinnear does pick up the yellow card, and he does pick it up. Not quite sure for what, but it's a free, and the free is to Turloughmore, and the free is to Owen Keneally. A chance possibly for Owen Keneally to level the ball game, but there's no such thing as an easy free in this game. This one is between the two 65-metre lines. It's a very difficult free for Owen Keneally. The pressure is on. Turloughmore are about to bring on a sub as well. I think it'll be Ronan Flaherty about to see action for Turloughmore possibly. I'm not quite sure. 25 actually is coming on as Owen Keneally takes the free, but this one goes wide number 16, as I think it's Keith Maloney is actually going to come in for the Turloughmore men wearing number 25. It's a 2:16 to 1:18 as Niall Kane gets ready to take the puck out. Turlough will rule those wides. They've hit 3 in extra time as opposed to Sarsfields 1. As the goalkeeper Niall Kane takes the puck out, it goes out towards the middle of the field. Sean O'Hanlon tries to win it for Turloughmore, as does Killian Treers, and Alex Kinnear is there for Sarsfields. So players again for both sides trying to win that possession. It's won by the Sarsfields man. And Sarsfields going away with the man wearing number 7, Darragh Denny, who he loses possession of. Picked up by Sean O'Hanlon, off to Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey high in towards the goals. Tarpey is that the equaliser for Turloughmore. It goes in towards the goals. It goes wide again. 17 wides now for Turloughmore. They're adding up, and they've hit 4 in extra time, sir.
Yeah, you see, and they look simple enough, but they are under pressure. Now the frees are going, they come back to haunt the young fella because they're going every side of the post at the moment. They'll probably, unless they get a very easy one the next time, put someone else on them because, like, he's missed a few. But look, it's very, very entertaining. It's very, very tight. Turlough are talking about putting on a sub, but after seeing fellas going down, they'll take their time now. There's 2 fellas gone down, one from Turlough, one from Sarsfields. Can't make out the numbers from here, but they're both got down with cramps. So that'll just tell you there's about 2 minutes left in the first half. It's supposed to be a bit of injury time, but it's still anyone's game. With Sarsfields kind of hanging on.
And these are draining circumstances for the players as well as the fact that they're not used to going to extra time. It's a county final and there's extra pressure, and I suppose you can see them, as we said, players down with cramps and everything like that.
Yeah, sure, we'll even get a cramp here, like talking about the whole time. To be fair to them, like, they're giving savage entertainment both games. Like, and as you say, there is pressure. It is a county A final, and they're not easy to get to, and they're not easy won. And you can see the mentors on both sides. They're even exhausted now. 2 minutes extra time.
Yeah, 2 minutes additional time at the end of this first period of extra time. As you see, I see Willie Earls and Pat Ford, one from Turlough and one from Sarsfields, having a chat down there. There's a fella in between them, I don't know who he is, but they're having a chat down there. I think it'll be Mark Murphy, I think could be down there, but good to see the supporters of both sides talking away anyway, sir.
You always have a referee out there. No, these boys know one another very well, and sure, like the young lads know one another very well too. It isn't like before where you only meet maybe a few times a year, but now they're texting one another, they're in college together. Some of them could be even in the same flats together. So that's the way it goes. When it's over, shake hands and drive on. Someone will be disappointed, someone will be ecstatic, but that's part of life as well.
It's a Capitago event actually between them. But anyway, it's going to be a puck out, and the puck out will be to Niall Kane. We're going to have 2 minutes additional time. There's 11 minutes played here. We'll probably have another extra minute after that as well, because of the fact that since that extra time went up, we haven't had any play, because Sean O'Hanlon, just after picking himself up after that cramp issue there was a Sarsfields man down as well prior to that. It's a 1 point between them. It's at 2:16 to 1:18 now. Just a point between the sides. It's won by Sarsfields out there on the far side of the field, and eventually Fergus Deely tries to come away with the ball, but he's under serious pressure from a number of Turloughmore men over there. Fergus Deely goes down on the ball. Fergus Deely flicks the ball back towards John Cooney, and John Cooney just says, I'm going to launch that in towards the full forward line, and that's what John Cooney does. A high lobbing ball in towards the goal. Oh, brilliant, taken by the fullback Evan Farrell. And what a first half extra time, sir. He's having for Turloughmore. He came away with that ball. He hand passes it out towards Shaughnessy, the midfielder. That's Keane Shaughnessy. Keane Shaughnessy comes forward for Turloughmore. He gets the ball out towards Killian Whelan in space. Killian Whelan has the ball. Killian got 1-3 in the normal time. Killian Whelan gets the ball forward towards Ryan Rabbit. Ryan Rabbit is on the ball for Turloughmore. He's got Whelan inside him. If he goes for his foul, surely he is fouled. That's going to be a free. But I was talking about the Turloughmore fullback Evan Farrell. He's come out with 3 massive balls in extra time.
Yeah, he's not alone come out out the 3 balls and he's caught the 3 of them in the air like what you want the full back to do, drop past the full forward, came out. Like they're dangerous balls because if you don't catch them, like if the full forward catches one, he's in trouble, and like the full forward, like he's in Darren Murphy, he's a tricky customer, but like Farrell, as the game has gone on, he's got better and better and better.
Sean O'Hanlon is the man who's going to take the free now for Turloughmore. He's got 1 point for Turloughmore in this particular game so far. He's looking to score his second. He's just taken over the free taking duties from Owen Keneally, and in fairness to Owen Keneally, got 8 points and frees for Turlough. Here comes Sean O'Hanlon with his free. Is this the chance to equalise the ball game? Sean O'Hanlon high, and Sean O'Hanlon puts it between the posts. We're level again, and Sean O'Hanlon puts it over the bar, and that means we're level at extra time in this particular game. 2-16 for Sarsfields, 1-19 for Turloughmore, and at every break in playing the 2 games we've had so far, we've been level, sir. Is that a normal that we could be level at the end of the next 10 minutes as well?
Well, I suppose it is in its own way, but I find it hard to say it's going to be level because like these are kind of out on their feet. Their accuracy is still very, very good. Like, and again, like Sarsfields led for most of that half, and as you say, now it's Turlough can fall back again. Like, you know, a little bit of a breeze. I think it's kind of it isn't really affecting the puck out or anything. Like it is with Sarsfields in the second half. Kind of a low setting sun, I suppose, can be more upsetting than anything. There'll be nothing in the end of this game. Sarsfields are playing into the country in which we like to meet, could be a little bit of an advantage.
It's half time and extra time, as I said. We'll be ready to go in about a minute or two, so there won't be too long of a break between normal time and extra time. But we're here since about from 1 o'clock, sir. It's now 6:15. We were here for the first game. That was started at 2 o'clock, and it's nearly 6:15 at this particular stage. But the entertainment value from the 2 games we've got today has been absolutely huge.
Yeah, it's been majestic, really. It's hurling like as it should be played. Like the games have gone very, very clean. I have to say that the referees are up to standard. They're up with the ball. You have to say that as well. To be fair, all the officials like they're up. Okay, the interest will be given up with this, that, and the other. It'll be all the same. But you'd have to say like the 4 games have been officiated very, very well, and the 4 teams again. You'd have to compliment them on the cleanliness. Really, it's a man's game to get up with, to get a rattle, to bounce back up and drive on. Maybe it's because I know them very well. Even I saw when one of that Rhinos missed the shot, the tiny come back out, just tapped him on the back, said, "Hard look." That's what you want, really. Like you played hard on the field, but when it's over, you have to take. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose, and you have to drive on. You might think it's a matter of life or death when you're playing. It's not. It's only part of life.
The 2 managing teams are speaking to their players now as the referee John Kane blows the whistle as if to say we're ready to go for the second half, and we are ready to go for the second half. And it's the type of the game, sir, at this particular stage. If a goal goes in, that'll be a crucial score now.
If a goal goes in, you'd probably say it's curtain. It's only 10 minutes. It's hard to get them right. It's hard to come by them. Sarsfields have taken, say, 2 of the 3 chances. Turloughmore really got 1 chance and took it as well. Like, but it's anyone. It's hard to call it. It's just it's that kind of a game, really. You'd imagine that Alex Correa, these guys, even John Cooley, they're senior. Murphy has been well ahead. Like Farrell's having a great game, but Chelly's a tricky customer if he gets a chance. And the O'Lynch's got quite, but he's back in his favourite corner up here ahead of us. Like, and again, he's very, very dangerous.
The ball is thrown in. The second half of extra time is underway. The sides are level here, 2-16 to 1 goal and 19 points as that ball is thrown in and the game is underway. And it's Turloughmore who come on the attack at this particular stage in the game. The Turloughmore come on the attack. The ball goes out of the line, and it's a line ball on this side of the field, and the line ball is to Sarsfields, and John Cooney no doubt will come and take the sideline. And I say John will probably go as far down the field as he possibly can. We have 20 seconds gone in the second period of extra time. Sarsfields 2-16, Turloughmore 1-19 it says, and there's a bit of a tension in the air as well. Both sets of supporters trying to get behind their team as John Cooney takes that sideline, and it's going to be won by John Cosgrove. John Cosgrove has had a right good game for Sarsfields.
Very fast.
John Cosgrove go for score. What a score by John Cosgrove. That puts his side in front, and it's his first score of the day, I think, but it's a vital one for Sarsfields that puts them in front. And in fairness to John Cosgrove, he's had a right good game, sir, and it's embellished that with a superb point.
Yeah, he's very, very good, very, very fast. He's very, very pacey. He has the pace. Here from Turlough.
Big puck out by Darragh Walsh, is won by Eno Lynchy. He makes the space. Cyril said he'd gone out of the game somewhat. He was quiet. Eno Lynchy high in towards the goal, over the bar. Eno Lynchy. Try number 3 for Eno Lynchy. He puts it over the bar. We're level again. And what a response from Turloughmore. 2 superb scores by 2 young lads who are the same age actually. They were both part of the Galway minor panel, I think, last year. And they're 2 17-year-olds or 2 18-year-olds that would be normally under 18 still, but they've got 2 great points to start the extra time period.
Yeah, both of them are good hurlers. That's what I'm saying. There's great quality on both sides here. Like, the future is bright for all these lads.
Turlough come again with Sean O'Hanlon. He got a man inside, but he didn't see him. He's blocked down superbly by John Cooney. The ball breaks to the Turloughmore and Shaughnessy in towards Owen Keneally, but it's intercepted superbly by John Cooney over there. John Cooney gets the ball across the field to Fergus Daly. Daly goes long in towards the full forward. That full forward is Darren Murphy. He's fouled over there, and that's going to be a free in and a chance here for Sarsfields possibly to go in front again. But this is another difficult free. He's virtually on the sideline. There's a Sarsfields man down injured. That's number 7, Jared Donoghue, and it's going to be a free to Sarsfields. And Alex Kinnear, no doubt, will take the walk up to take this free for Sarsfields. But a chance here possibly to go in front again, but it's a difficult free. Any free is difficult at this particular stage in the game, sir.
Yeah, but like Kinnear is a kind of a senior player. He's used to these pressure situations. Like, and there is lads going down, not from injury, really, but from cramp and calf muscles. It's a tricky enough free, but I'd expect them to score. Like, and again, you'd have to say that Sarsfields to me are kind of in the driving seat a little bit more than Turlough, even though it's level as it stands.
2:17 for Sarsfields, it says on the board to my left. 1 goal and 20 points for Turloughmore. It also says we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds gone. As Alex Kinnear stands over the free, he has scored 8 points so far, 4 frees and 4 from play, as he gets ready to take this free for his side. Alex Kinnear with the free for Sarsfields. He makes no mistake, he puts it between the posts. A pressure free put between the posts by Alex Kinnear. Point number 9 for Alex Kinnear, as the goalkeeper Darragh Walsh takes the puck out and Darragh drives it as far down the field as he possibly can, over on the far side of the field looking for Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon and Fergus Daly back in possession. Daly gets that flick to the ball and he gets the ball out towards Keny O'Regan. Keny O'Regan charges there in towards Killian Whelan, blacked down superbly by Killian Whelan as O'Regan tried to clear the ball down the field. It's picked up by the Turloughmore and it's picked up by Sean O'Hanlon. He's fouled. That's going to be a free in, and we're looking as if we're going to be level against Hurling. It's end-to-end stuff. A free in for Turloughmore. I can see Francis Madden, one of the Sarsfields mentors, has his hands in his head, shaking with a smile on his face as well to say, can we get away with them, or can we come up the field again? And the Turloughmore men are probably their hands in their heads as well. I can see them down here as well. And it's just that game that it's going either way. It's just a pity one team has to lose somewhere along the line.
Look at Francis Madden knows, like, he rise smile because he knows there's a free. He'd love to get away with it. That's what's happened the whole time. Like, he has hair, he has a lot more hair than I, but he's nearly pulled out and he can't play. It's tough stuff for the mentors there too, and whichever of them win, it's great. Whichever of them lose, I think they're looking at these things that happen.
Sean O'Hanlon takes the free, he makes no mistake. We're level again in this ball game. It's point number 3 now for Sean O'Hanlon, 2 frees and 1 for play. 2:18 for Sarsfields, 1:21 for Turloughmore, as Niall Kane gets ready to take the puck out. Turlough haven't laid an extra time as far as I can remember as that ball is pucked out. It goes to the far side of the field. That ball is going to be won by Alex Kinnear again. He's having a fair influence on the game. Alex Kinnear is on the ball for Sarsfields. He's going to go for a score from out the field. Alex Kinnear high in towards the goals, but this one is superbly put over the bar. What a wonderful score by Alex Kinnear. He's got 5 from play and 5 from free. So leadership was needed. Kinnear has stood up, sir. He had a brilliant score.
Great hurler, like, you know, he is, and he's this lad probably play for Galway after a while. Here's Turlough again.
Sean O'Hanlon catches the puck out. Sean O'Hanlon high in towards the goals. Sean O'Hanlon has put it wide, though. It would have been an unbelievable equaliser if he put it over the bar. He caught Darragh Walsh's puck out, and eventually he put it wide. We've 4.5 minutes played here. Sarsfields 2:19, Turloughmore 1:21. And here comes Niall Kane with the puck out, and Niall just says, I'm going to drive this as far down the field as I possibly can. He looks for John Cosgrove over there. The ball breaks down to the path of Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon is having a big influence in the game now. Next time, spares the ball across the field, looking for Tom Nolan. Nolan's out in front of his man. Oisin Kane, the defender, does really well for Sarsfields. He's standing up. Oisin Kane tries to come out from the full back line. He loses possession to Ian O'Lynchy. O'Lynchy tries to win possession. O'Lynchy does win possession for Turloughmore. Ian O'Lynchy's got 3 points. Is he looking for point number 4? He's not. He plays the ball across to Owen Keneally. Keneally comes inside his man. Keneally's through and goal. Keneally goes through now for Turlough. Hand pass into Gareth Fahey. A shot. A goal. Gareth Fahey puts the ball in the back of the net. A goal for Turloughmore. A brilliant move. Ian O'Lynchy across to Owen Keneally. Keneally into Gareth Fahey. The ball is in the back of the net. What a goal for Turlough.
Fantastic score. To be fair to Keneally, he did the right thing, gives the hand pass, and now Turlough are gone 2 points up, and like they're all up here in front of us. The game is in the melting pot again. It's up to Sarsfields to come back now. Anything can happen in this game. To be fair, it's something else. But now John Cooney's gone up front as well. They're throwing caution to the wind now.
John Cooney has gone up front. We see a player from both sides receiving attention. Gareth Fahey, the goal scorer, has picked up cramp, as has the Sarsfields man as well over there. This player's going down with cramp all over the field. Such has been the exertions today. But the goal has come for Gareth Fahey for Turloughmore. They lead by 2 points. We have 4 minutes to go. Turlough 2 goals and 21 points. Sarsfields 2 goals and 19 points. And as Cyril said, John Cooney's finding his way further up the field now. He's gone from the centre half back position. He's gone up towards the half forward line. This is a vital puck out in this game, sir, with 2 points between them following that goal for Turlough.
John is very good there, but I see young, what they call young traders has gone with him as well. Like, this man for man now and everything. You know, you're going to probably find now that Niall Kane won't puck the ball short. He'll probably go for distance.
Yeah, Niall Kane will take the puck out. We see that Cathal Ward is about to see action possibly again for Sarsfields. He started the game, but he could be about to see more action. The goal has come for Turlough. 2 goals and 21 points to 2 goals and 19. It could be a crucial score. We did say at half time, if a team wants to score a goal, it could be a crucial goal. And we have 4.5 minutes or 3.5 minutes to go. There will be, I'm sure, at least 2 more minutes added on because there's players on both sides down injured at the moment. And Garage Fahy, the goal scorer, got that goal, but he's just about to get up and following the goal now. And he's picked up Cramp, the man who wore number 5, but is playing the half hour line. The puck out goes towards John Cooney this side of it. Up he goes. John Cooney in clears back in possession. Turloughmore gets the touch in there. Was that a free? It looked to be a free. It was a free. It just a snap there. I think it was Ryan Rabbit, I think, that came in overzealous coming in with that tackle. And it's a free to Sarsfields, and John Cooney leaves it down. And is Alex Kinnear about to come over for it? Alex Kinnear's coming over for it. I'm sure as Alex picked up maybe a slight injury as he's coming over here, but he's leaving the free to John Cooney at this particular stage in the game. There's 2 points between them. 2:21 to 2:19. We have 3 minutes of normal time to go as John Cooney stands over the free for Sarsfields. He's between the 45 and 65 metre line as he hits into the scoreboard in. John Cooney high. John Cooney has put the ball between the posts. The point was needed. John Cooney has stood up with his second score of the day. What a response. 2:21 to 2:20.
Not alone did he score the free, but he pushed up and won the caught the puck out, a half caught and won the free as well. A long puck out from Turlough.
A long puck out from Turloughmore goes to this side of the field looking for Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan tries to lay the ball through towards Garage Fahy. And Fahy is through again. He's on the 20 line. Garage Fahy, oh, brilliant defending by the Sarsfields man. That's Dara Donoghue. That's a free and Alex Kinnear. What a tackle there by Dara Donoghue as Tom Nolan or Garage Fahy was going through there. He was going through, he was soloing through the third, but Dara Donoghue got back superbly to flick that ball away.
Yeah, got a great tackle here. So after looking at this throwing here because of retaliation there. But it should be okay. It's a free out. He's not going to change his mind. But it's a great tackle. Fahy cut through, and I don't know which back got a flick back in.
And it was Dara Donoghue, number 7, got the flick in. It broke to Alex Kinnear, and he was fouled.
Yeah, there's lads going down left, right, and centre. I don't know whether they're letting on to be injured or.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Alex Kinnear is down injured as well for Sarsfields, and there's a Turloughmore man down injured. There's a whole host of players going down with cramp on various different out in that field, sir. And we have about 2 minutes of normal time plus injury time to go as Kinnear has got up. And I didn't think he had an injury prior to the last free that John Cooney took, but Oisin Kane is about to take the free, and the full back comes out now to take this free for Sarsfields. Oisin Kane does take the free. He goes this side of the field looking for John Cooney, who's up in the half hour line. John Cooney tries to take the ball down. It's picked up by Liam Donoghue. Is this the chance to equalise the ball game? Liam Donoghue across to John Cosgrove. Cosgrove sticks his face out to Paddy McCorry. Paddy McCorry high. Paddy McCorry over the bar. We're level again. What a response from Sarsfields to the goal right now. They're responding with two superb scores, and John Cooney has made a huge difference. He's got back into the half back line now. Size level again for 2:21 apiece.
When the trouble when they're in there, when they went to back, Cooney has kind of changed. And McCarty, it's a great score with McCarty. You'd have to say a brilliant play like to keep working the ball.
The ball is out this side of the field. Up they go for it. John Cooney tries to win it for Sarsfields, but it's won by Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey for Turlough gets the ball back to the midfielder. That's Keny Park Athenry. He gets the ball right across the field. Oisin Kane is in space for Sarsfields. He takes it down the full back. He tries to come away from his man. He's fouled surely. He is fouled. It's going to be a free out. It's going to be a free out. And John Cooney says, leave the ball down. I'm coming back to take it. And Oisin Kane falls to the ground with cramp as well. They're falling all over the place, sir, at this particular stage in the game. These are young players, of course, but the sides are level. The stakes are high in this county under 20 final. We have 30 seconds of normal time to go, plus whatever additional time will be as players are trying to make their way. There's a bit of an incident over on the far side of the field. There's a couple of players just pushing and shoving over on the far side of the field as we have about 20 seconds of normal time, and there's a man down injured. There's a Sarsfields man has hit the deck, as they'd say, over there as well, and another incident. So we don't need this to get out of hand now because it's been played in such sporting terms in this particular game, sir.
Yeah, they're just running, they're kind of tripping. Other lads are trying to run to get into space, and fellas are tripping to hold them back. But no, look, it's been played in a great spirit. It's a very, very clean game. We're going to find that John Cooney will probably go back to take this free as well.
And look at where he's taken it from. He's definitely gained a few inches. He's also gained them from coming in from the sideline as well to make it into a more advantageous position.
Well, he's a senior player, like he's a shrewd old operator. And with the line, he's pushed the lines without now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to go back in fairness, he was a good bit back in fairness, and he's been put out to, I'd say, the proper spot as well slightly. But if this one goes over the bar, John Cooney is between the 21 and the 45 metre line. If this one goes over the bar, it'll be the point of the season if he puts it over the bar. We're into the additional time. John Cooney high. He's got the distance, has he? It's gone high in towards the goals. He's got the distance, has he? Got the accuracy. John Cooney's putting wide, would you believe it? But sir, what a strike.
Unreal, about 120, 130 yards. Fantastic strike. To be fair, he's a Cooney, stood up to it.
We're not sure what the additional time will be. We'll send it over the far side of the field, but such a big excitement we couldn't hear. The ball is picked up by Oisin Kane on the puck out. He's trying to come away for Sarsfields. He's coming away. He gets it out to Alex Kinnear. Alex Kinnear, he takes so many steps. Referee says play on. He tries to get the ball back, but Oisin Kane is there. Oisin Kane comes out from the full back line, and Oisin Kane is is being fouled. He hasn't been fouled. The referee has blown full time. The referee has blown full time. We're going to penalties, sir. We're going to penalties for the second time today. 2:21 for Sarsfields, 2:21 for Turloughmore. What a game. Yep, we're ready to go with the penalties. Turloughmore have the first penalty, and it will be Sean O'Hanlon wearing the number 10 jersey for Turloughmore. He will take the first penalty here in this county under-20 hurling championship final. Sean O'Hanlon for Turloughmore will take the penalty. Here comes Sean O'Hanlon. There's a hush here now in Keny Park Athenry as he gets ready to take this penalty. There's pressure on these young men. Here comes Sean O'Hanlon. He lifts, he bends, he strikes. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Niall Kane makes the save for Sarsfields. And Sean O'Hanlon will be disappointed, but Niall Kane, in fairness, sir, he did well.
Yeah, it was hit to suit him, the height was hit to suit him. Now, like you know, it was a very good save. Now you have Kevin Cooney going up to take this one. Or John Cooney, sorry, I keep calling him Kevin, they look alike, but Kevin isn't able to do yet, even though he's still a very young fella. John is sauntering up now, listed as a bullet or a shot if he connects right. But like, again in goals like Darrell Welch, we expect to be, you know, he's a county keeper.
Here comes the penalty. John Cooney with the penalty for Sarsfields. A shot into the back of the net, and John Cooney puts Sarsfields in front. A good penalty by John Cooney gives Darragh Walsh no chance in the goal for Turloughmore, and it's one penalty to no score in favour of Sarsfields as Owen Keneally comes up to take the penalty. Niall Kane with a save from the first one from Sean O'Hanlon, and now Niall Kane comes, or Owen Keneally I should say, comes up to take this penalty, but John Cooney made no mistake with his penalty for Sarsfields, and here comes Owen Keneally. It's a vital one. They've missed the first one. It'll be vital that they put this one in the back of the net as Owen Keneally stands over it. Owen Keneally will take the penalty. Management teams, Pádraig Earls, the Sarsfields manager, not even looking at it. He's turning his head to this one as Owen Keneally takes the penalty for Turloughmore. Owen Keneally into the back of the net. It's a goal for Turloughmore. Owen Keneally puts it in the back of the net, and now all of a sudden Owen Keneally, a good finish by Owen Keneally. It's one goal apiece at this, or one goal apiece, but Sarsfields have the extra player, and it's Darren Murphy, sir, who's going to come up to take it.
Yeah, a very young player. His first time I saw him this was playing against Thomas in the first round of the championship, and he had a fantastic first half, got points. Good hurler, great one in the making, and he's a senior player as well. You'd expect him to do well, like, you know, but he wouldn't be usually taking penalties, I'd say. So the pressure is really on now. Like, but Sarsfields are that little bit ahead as we stand.
Darren Murphy will take the penalty for Sarsfields. Here he comes, he lifts, he bends, he strikes, it's in towards the goals. It's in the back of the net. Darren Murphy puts it in the back of the net, and Sarsfields lead 2-1 after 2 penalties each taken. We have 4 out of the possible 10 penalties in the recreational time taken, as Killian Whelan is the man who's coming up now for Turloughmore. Turloughmore 1 penalty behind after 2 taken on both sides. It's 2 penalties to Sarsfields. It's 1 for Turloughmore that have been scored, and it's Killian Whelan coming up to take Turloughmore's 3rd penalty of the county under-20 hurling championship final. Killian Whelan scored 1 goal and 3 points in normal time. His goal was vital to get Turlough back into it. Killian Whelan, wearing number 6, will take this penalty for Turloughmore. He lifts, he bends, he strikes. It's gone in the net, and Niall Kane has just went under his legs, went into the back of the net. It's a goal for Turloughmore and a goal for Killian Whelan, as the next man who's coming up, I think, is Liam Donoghue, the vice captain of Sarsfields.
Has a very good game already, like, you know, it's playing very, very well. Again, like, you wouldn't be the free taker, but like, I would feel the last time that Neil Kane, we thought he had it, you know, just got there. Pressure on again, but Sarsfields are still in the driving seat.
Sarsfields' penalty will be taken by Liam Donoghue. This is Sarsfields' 3rd penalty. They've scored their first 2 penalties. They came from John Cooney and Darren Murphy, as Liam Donoghue stands over the penalty. The vice captain for Sarsfields takes the shot. It's saved! Brilliant save by the goalkeeper, Darragh Walsh. He got down low to save that one. And all of a sudden, sir, we're level at 2 penalties apiece after 3 taken.
Yeah, and what's the bit now that it don't go to kind of a golden shot, if you know what I mean, but here we come again.
Matthew Tarpey is the man who's coming up for Turloughmore, and in fairness to the goalkeeper, he got down well because he'd gone the wrong way. He just got the hurl across to it.
Yeah, he got the hurl, he reversed like where he was going, as you say, he kind of twisted me there and got a touch. A great save. Pressure on Matthew Tarpey now, but this guy's a good player.
He sure is a good player. Matthew Tarpey with the 4th penalty for Turloughmore. 2-2 it stands at the moment after 3 penalties each. Matthew Tarpey with the penalty for Turloughmore. A shot, he's put it wide. Matthew Tarpey has put it wide, would you believe it? He hit it well, but he hit it the wrong side of the post. And that's disappointment from Matthew Tarpey's perspective, as the number 7 now for Sarsfields, Darragh Donoghue, will come up to take this penalty for Sarsfields. Darragh Donoghue, the man wearing number 7, will take the penalty for Sarsfields. And it's a chance now possibly for Darragh Donoghue to put his side in front again. Here comes Dara Donoghue. The pressure is on these penalty takers. Turlough have missed 2. Sarsfields have missed 1 so far. As Dara Donoghue, wearing number 7, will take the penalty for Sarsfields. He's going to hit this one off his left-hand side. Here comes Dara Donoghue with the 4th penalty for Sarsfields. A shot! It's saved by the goalkeeper, Dara Walsh. Would you believe it? We're still level at 2-all. It was down the throat of Dara Walsh. He'll be happy with that one, but Dara Donoghue won't. But we've had 4 penalties each, sir. 2 scored on each side. The pressure is seriously on them now.
Actually, look, it's fantastic for the crowd. As you see, there's no one leaving. They're all behind the goal, standing more or less 3/4 full. And like, no, it's fantastic here in front of us. The terraces are packed, and they're all talking now what happens if it finishes level.
And it's Dara Walsh who's made those 2 saves for Turloughmore, who has come out to take the 5th penalty for his side. Dara Donoghue, or Dara Walsh I should say, will take the penalty for Turloughmore. On the other goalkeeper, that's Niall Kane. Here comes Dara Walsh with the penalty, a shot. It's into the back of the net by Dara Walsh, and he puts Turloughmore in front. Dara Walsh makes no mistake. Turlough lead by 3-2, and the upshot is that Alex Kinnear must score the penalty for Sarsfields if they are to stay in this county under-20 championship. Alex Kinnear has been superb for Sarsfields all through. He got 9 points in normal time. He's coming up to take the penalty. Alex Kinnear for Sarsfields. He has to score this. Dara Walsh has saved 2 penalties. He has also scored a penalty, and he made a couple of great saves in normal time as well. And Alex Kinnear, he has been superb for Sarsfields. He got 9 points, 5 from free, or got 10 points, 5 from frees, and 5 from play in this game. Alex Kinnear will take the penalty for Sarsfields. 3-2 Turloughmore lead. Here comes Alex Kinnear. He must score this penalty. Kinnear comes up to take the penalty. He lifts, he bends, he strikes the shot. It's into the back of the net. We're going to sudden death. Alex Kinnear makes no mistake. And we're back now to Sean O'Hanlon, who will come up to take the next penalty for Turloughmore at 3-3, and after that John Cooney will come up. And in fairness to Alex Kinnear, that was a great penalty under serious pressure.
Great penalty, like, but like, you know, they had it well worked out because it was a man that you'd want to take it, if you know what I mean. Now, sudden death.
Now I think what's happening here are both management teams going in maybe to say, do we have to go to sudden death possibly? I think something similar happened in the minor final last year, because what's going to happen now, we go to sudden death, which means that we'll start off again with Sean O'Hanlon for Turloughmore and then John Cooney. And is it the case that both management teams have come together, sir, and said, we're not going to do this any further?
Well, you see, they could do that. Like, I don't know, if I was over a team, I don't know, they're having a talk, but I'd say they're going to have it. It's going to be finished today. It looks like that now, what they're doing, because the goalies are going back in. Yeah, the goalies are going back in, and we're going to start again with, it's Sean O'Hanlon that has to start again. That's the way the rule, I think that's the rule, is it? Indeed, it's Dara Walsh that's taken it. I think you can change the order. You can change the order. Yeah, well, that's what they're after finding out. You can actually change the order. That's new to me now, but you can change the order. But Dara Walsh is going to take it. So maybe that's what they were wondering, what the order would be as Dara Walsh gets ready to take it. Obviously, you have to have the same 5 penalty takers, but you can actually change the order. I haven't seen this before. Dara Walsh will take the penalty now for Turloughmore. He's already saved 2. He's already scored 1. He stands back as he flicks a sitter away that's in his way. Dara Walsh lifts, bends and strikes for the second time. A shot. It's into the back of the net, the other side this time. He buries it in the back of the net, Dara Walsh. And John Cooney's the man who's coming up now for Sarsfields. And a good penalty there by Dara Walsh. Yeah, I give the goalie no chance there. Give Niall Kane no chance. A rasp or a bullet of the shot. Like, this sudden death thing is it is sudden death.
It is sudden death at this stage. John Cooney must score now for Sarsfields, and it's been sudden death for the last couple of them for Sarsfields. In fairness, Alex Kinnear did brilliantly to send this game to sudden death penalties, and John Cooney stands over the penalty now for Sarsfields. John Cooney, the team captain for Sarsfields. He lifts, bends, strikes, a shot. A brilliant save of the goalkeeper. Dara Walsh at Turloughmore are the county under-20 hurling champions. And we're going to pick him out of the match there, but I think we have to pick the goalkeeper. He made 3 brilliant saves. He scored 2 goals, and he was brilliant in normal time as well. Turloughmore are the champions, but it's cool on Sarsfields.
Yeah, it's a fantastic save. As you said, there's only one man of the match now. We feel sorry for John Cooney, because it was well hit, it was a brilliant save. Like Sarsfields, you know, it's tough to take a defeat like that, but you have to say Turloughmore deserved this. It was a fantastic game. It's hard on anyone to lose like that, you know, especially in this, even in the penalties, but in the sudden death, like I've never seen it before. Brilliant game of hurling, tough to lose. You'd have to say Dara Welsh was fantastic on through, knocked 1 or 2 great, not alone in the main match, and then like was fantastic to save everything. It was always going to be a goal, and it was going to be the hero, because like, you know, here the crowd are giving the tap to both teams. The crowd are giving the tap to the both teams, and why shouldn't they? Because it was a fantastic game. But I know it brings into question, I know there are the rules, but in my opinion,
it shouldn't be decided on penalties. That's only my own opinion, but that's the way it has transpired.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, if I was manager there and I went that far and it was going to just penalty shootout like that, like say, like the golden penalty, to me, I wouldn't have played. I'd just say here you can go to pull out, because like, it's not fair numerous. It's very, very hard. But never about the best to five. You know, like when it's just a penalty, whenever it makes a mistake, it's gone. That's really, you know, it's not really in the hurling game.
And I'm just starting to think, John Cooney went over to Dara Walsh, the man who saved the penalty and the man who unfortunately missed the penalty, and they embrace one another, which shows the sporting nature of this between those two guys. But in the end, Turloughmore are the county under-20 hurling champions. What a day we had here in Keny Park Athenry. 2 games going to penalties. The first game was won by Ardrahan after penalties. This game is won by Turloughmore after penalties. They're the county under-20 hurling champions. It finished 2-21 apiece after extra time, with Turloughmore winning by 4-3 on penalties.